Welcome back to the Hamlet, Rags to Riches. This is the pre-season special in 2030. Wow, we're getting that far in. Well, here we go. Alright guys, here we are in the transfer special, and oh man, what is gonna happen this transfer summer? Of this special transfer episode, I don't really know. But let's get some of the boring stuff out of the way. All this 700... Okay, that's not boring. 723k, wow, from Skybet League 1. That's nice. Some salute. Record high for... Yeah, of course, we got 89 points. That is quite a bit higher than the last season. So we did a lot better, of course. Cooper set new clean sheet. Nice. So yeah, lots of things happening. A seasonal performance analyst report. Okay, that's maybe interesting to taking a look at. But, I mean, that's that season, isn't it? I mean, that season is done. Let's focus on the new one, shall we? So, just, going over it just really quick here. Goal output. Okay, pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Club vision. What are they telling us? Make the most of set pieces. Play high-tempo pressing football. Play possession football. And play defensive solid football. I don't think we can really negotiate on that, but I'm going to try anyway, because I don't really like the set piece one. I want that out if I can get it, but they never really seem to be too happy with, doing anything in here. So there we go, confirm it. I'm going to do the end of season team meeting here. What are we expecting next season? I don't know, playoffs probably. But you know what? I don't really know what to say here. With the same level of ambition, sure, why not? Oh, okay. I'm always gonna bottle these, so I don't really care about them, to be honest. Because they don't feel realistic to me. So that's about how I feel about them anyway. Well, there we go. Didn't really go well, but who cares? So we were pretty successful with our tactic here for the season, I would say. And yeah, it did us quite well, and I was pretty happy with most of it. I think it was overall really good. But you know what? A new season, I think a new tactic. I want to try something completely, not completely new, but something a little bit different. It's actually not much of a difference. It's just, I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I haven't really... Let's just see it. It's very, very close to this one, but it's not entirely this one. There it is. So the most, obvious thing happening here is the volantes. Double volantes. I don't know if I've ever tried that before, but I have a feeling, because they are not quite a box-to-box. They're not quite a defensive midfielder. They are like... they're more defensive minded than the central midfielders that we had before. But they're not ball-winning midfielders. They're like, because they're also going forward, but they are odd kind of things. But what I have seen from them when I have tried them out earlier, they did quite well for me. And I want to try double volante and see how it goes. Maybe we'll change that. I don't know. We will see in the friendlies. But this is kind of what I want to go in for, with the next for the next season. I want to go more attacking mentality. I want to have that as our standard mentality going into games. There might be some games where we are going back to balance just because they are really hard opponents. But most games I want to go in attacking. I want to score a lot of goals. And that maybe not make a lot of sense with two defensive midfielders. But make no mistakes. These are not defensive midfielders. These guys are going forward like crazy. Also a shadow striker. I wanna also play with a target forward and a pressing forward, more standard, having less fluidity in and also the fluidity is less fluid. So there we go. It's more structured, and also I want more structured how we are playing. I don't want our strikers to be all over the place. I want them to be a target forward and a pressing forward. End of story. So, yeah. Wingbacks, wide center backs on defense, and a ball-playing defender on cover. Not a whole lot of instructions. I don't think they actually got anything. Oh, yeah, these guys got mark-specific positionings. I want to keep that in, actually. Shoot less often on the volantes, because they will get in positions where they could shoot, but I don't want them to. I want these guys up here to shoot. The shadow strike on roam from position. The pressing forward, nothing. The target forward, nothing. That might change. Who knows? In possession, hit early crosses, pass into space, play out of defense, extremely high tempo, run at defense, be more expressive. So a lot of the same stuff from last season, just even more higher tempo. Exactly the same in here, and I am kind of tempted to take that out and also take this out, and no, play for the center backs. I'm not sure about the Valencia and the wing. I don't know how that's going to work. Actually, just keep that in, but I'm going to take out the distribute type out. I just want our goalkeeper to do whatever he feels like is the right choice. Out of possession. Now, that is the most interesting one, because I'm going back to the standard defensive line. Yes. And then very much higher line of engagement to make sure, basically every time they have the ball, they can play through us, which is fine. Then we have this very, very structured kind of, formation down here. And we should be able to win the ball with these 9 players. Sorry, 9 players? What? 7 players. These 7 players will all be quite good at winning back the ball. And if they can't do that, they will hoop it over the top, and we will make sure to have some really good players taking down the ball and winning it, and then moving it straight up to the attackers again, going straight for the counter. So hopefully that's going to work out. It's going to be ding-dong matches. At least that is what I'm expecting to see quite a lot. We will run at the defense, so yeah, the wingback will definitely get into positionings where they're going to cross it, but they're going to hit early crosses as well, and it's mixed crosses this time around. So that was a long explanation to what we are trying to do next season, but it could all change, you know that. So let's take a look at who we have for the next season. That is a good question, actually. We're going into the squad depth here. I have already set it up with everyone in, and there is quite a lot of new names in here as well. So let's go from the bottom here. McKenna and Cooper, they're going to be here for next season unless they're getting sold. Perfectly fine with that. I don't need to change anything there. In the central defense here, with the 3 central defenders, we got plenty of options. 12 on the right-hand side because they are right-footed. A little bit weaker on the left-hand side with Hughes. Henderson, he's one of the new guys. I'll get to them. Same with Jelton and Pilpot. I'm probably going to rename them. Actually, we should probably rename them as we see them. Because Phil Pot, I can't pronounce him, but he's a central defender. We can't really click over here because he's not here yet. But we're going to rename him to, set nickname to Philip. I think David Philip. That's what I'm going to go with because I can pronounce that. So maybe Prince Philip? No. And then we got Jelton here, and he's also a central defender, of course, and he also looks quite good. I think I've seen that face before, but whatever. Jelton, I think that's an okay name. So another central defender, and he is left-footed, reasonable. That's why he's on the left-hand side, but he can also play on the right-hand side, of course. Pretty damn decent youngster coming in. And love to see it, of course. Henderson, probably the best of the bunch because he is left-footed. Also 18 years old, of course. Very, very good in the air. He can play in the mid as well. He got some good passing, decent passing, good teamwork, positioning, and all that. All these youngsters we're bringing in straight into the first team. They're good enough to do that. Maybe one of them or 2 of them is going to be loaned out. Otherwise, we're probably going to use them, to be honest. Because we can develop them a lot better ourselves if we're going to use them. So I am not expecting to have as good a season as we have seen the last season. I said that the last transfer window as well, but this one is probably going to be more true because we're using a lot of the youngsters this time around instead of loan deals. Likely. So Henderson looks quite solid. So he's on the left-hand side. And then we, of course, got Hughes, and he's probably going to stick around unless he's getting sold. We don't know. If someone is coming in for him for 130k, well, get him out of here, and then we can sign another one. But I think we're going to play him on the left-hand side because he do have a decent left foot, but a fairly strong left foot, actually. But I think we are lacking a little bit on that side. We do have some youngsters, but, a little bit worrying there. McNally and Henderson in here as well, kind of lacking, but as you can see here, there are plenty of players who could potentially play here. But I want someone who is very, very tall in here, really good in the air, and McNally, he do fit that bill. He is 190 tall, 14 jumping reads, 13 heading, and more important also, he also got the passing range to be that ball. I'm asking a lot for the midfielder or the central defender in the mid here, because he needs to be tall, he needs to be good in the air, and he needs to be also very good on the ball. So he needs to be a really good player. And McNally is the only one that I really feel is there. The rest of them Crawford, Hughes, Good, Cliffy, Graham, and whoever else is over here. Duncan, Baxter, Jellyton, another Jackson, Williams, Phillip. They are not really that. They're not of that level, I would say. So McNally, I think he's pretty good on the right hand side here. I think he's definitely also worthy of a mention on the right hand side. But I think Crawford is probably likely going to be playing over there more so than anyone else, or Hughes, or Good Life. Probably Good Life as well. So we got lots of cover. We don't really need to sign anyone else down here. We don't need to, but we could do it, especially for the mid part here. One really quality signing could be it, but we don't really need to. I'd rather play some of the youngsters and develop them. So what about the wingbacks? We got Clark, perfectly fine. That's good. We got Garcia. Didn't play a whole lot last season, but we also got Yakubu, so we got the 3 wingbacks that we basically need. We also got a new one, that is this guy. We need to rename him. He's one of the youngsters. He might go out on loan, who knows? But he's definitely a wingback, and he's missing the crossing. That is his only, I would say, very, very lacking area. But he's definitely good, and we need to rename him because Manchester City he's coming from. Well, we need to rename him because I can't pronounce that. Try pronounce that name. I dare you. Try pronounce that. So we're gonna call him Usu. There we go, Mohamed Usu. That's something I can pronounce. And he looks rather good, but we might loan him out. It depends. Maybe the Garcia is gonna go, and then we have him as a third option. And we got a couple more wingbacks in here. Actually, is there anyone that is new? No, it's a couple of the other guys that we had. Now the volante role. Now that's going to be interesting. We actually have 2 midfielders already that could play in there. Hassani is actually, he's pretty much fit for that role. I mean, he's pretty much exactly what we're looking for in terms of that role. Why did I go out of that? Let's go down here. Segundo Volante, and he is here for another year, and I don't really feel like selling him because he is pretty perfect for that role. He's probably not exactly the quality we are looking for in there, but I think he could be good in that role. I think he could do really good in that role. So he's there. The only thing he's missing is probably the finishing and long shots, but we don't want them to shoot anyway. So yeah, that's it. And Hackney, he might be here, but he could also do that role. So we're lacking a little bit, especially on the left-hand side, because none of them are natural left-footed. So maybe a good left-footed volante, Segunda volante, that would be pretty good. We also got Isubiu. He's out on loan right now. He's one of the youngsters that we have in our youth academy already. He could potentially be good enough, but I don't think so. I mean, he do have some decent numbers, but his acceleration is pretty low and the pace is pretty low, so probably not. You know what, let's just take him out because I don't think he's going to be good enough this season. On the left-hand side in the wing-back area, we got Sayer and Clark, and I don't think Clark is good enough. I think Sayer is good enough, but I think we are lacking over here. We probably need at least one good signing over here as a backup to Sayer and Clark, I guess. So there we go. And up here, we got a couple of new names, actually quite a few new names, to be honest. So the first one is Edwards, and he's the first one to mention. He's more a midfielder, but I think we're going to start retraining him as attacking midfielder, shadow striker, or something like that. We're likely going to play him as a shadow striker. He got really good technique, good passing, first touch. Determination is there. Work rate is pretty good. Teamwork is really good. Vision is really good. And of course, the physicals to go along with it. So he looks like a pretty decent player. Is he the first choice? I don't know. It depends. I don't think I'm going to sign a new player there. It's either going to be Edwards or this guy, McDonald. He is the other choice. He is more a striker, I would say. So yeah, I think he fits the bill as a shadow striker. Well, now, what I'm worried about is his natural fitness. Yeah, he might not be able to play every single game. That's for sure. But he got some very good numbers. 17 flair. That is interesting. Also decent finishing and composure for that shadow striker role. Passing is 13, technique 13, free kick taking 12. That's going to be big for us. We need a good free kick taker. Is that good? It's decent, I guess, on this level. Off the ball 13, composure 14. Yeah, he's okay. He just have a few things here and there that is not too great. But hopefully we can manage that natural fitness a little bit and also the stamina and strength. So there is room for development for sure. John Piper, and he's another option we got already in our academy. He could come in here, but I am not sure. He's more advanced playmaker type, I would say, or attacking midfielder probably on support. I'm not sure if he's at the level we are in need of here, but he looks rather decent in some of his areas, but otherwise his marking and tackling and long shots and finishing is it's not really there. Bravery 5, aggression 7. Jumping reach 3. It's probably not for us, but he could be a backup, a third option this season for the other two guys. Could be it, because I do want to play the youngsters, and we are gonna, bet on those. Now, where we are in need of something is up front. We actually do have a massive amount of strikers, but none of them is really fitting the bill that I need. And most of them are probably going out on loan, getting time, because most of them are, they are not really the type that I'm looking. I want a target forward. We do have Redfern, we do have Milne, who is a new one. Milne is a new one, and he could fit the bill as a target forward, but I don't know if he's a first choice. He's 17, 186 centimeters. He's not really that great, but he do kind of fits the bill. He got the decent jumping reach. He got some decent heading. He got the strength. Got some decent work rate, teamwork. Off the ball is pretty good. Composed finishing is really good. He could be very, very good, but I don't know if I want him to be my first choice as a 17-year-old. That's the question here. Do we want that? But yeah, it's definitely a decent choice to have. And I think he's more than a 2-star. He's probably 2.5 or 3-star actually. On the other hand side, I do want a pressing forward, because we need to press to get them to hoof the ball over the top. So we need a pressing forward or something. Someone who is hardworking. Davenport is kind of that kind of player, but he's definitely not a first choice. So we might need to go out and find someone, because most of our players up there was loan deals, like Brown and what is the other guy? What are the other guys' names? I mean, we've gone through it now. So let's see. We got, where are they? Walls and Brown. They played quite a lot this season, and we don't know. And that's the next thing to talk about here, because now when we know who we got, we should probably talk about some of the guys that are expiring. We got quite... Well, no, we actually don't have that many that is expiring. We only got 4 players. We got Anderson. I think I'm going to let him go, because if we're going to play Volantes, I don't think he fits that bill. He's an okay player. Don't get me wrong. He did okay this season as well, but he is not entirely a Segunda Volante. I don't really see him as a Segunda Volante. He's okay, but I think he's going to ask for like 1,500 to 2,000 in wages. Actually, let's check it out. Let's just check it out. Squad player, immediately. What? Will become regular starter when Hayden Hackney leaves the club. See, that's the... They don't like each other for some reason. Let's see what he wants. 1.3k. Yeah, 1k would be my maximum, and he wouldn't be my first choice. So he's a squad player, 2-year deal. I don't even know about that. Remove this one. That's a deal. I'm gonna lock him on 1k. I can give him appearance fees because he's not gonna play much, but he is our captain, so I wouldn't mind having him as that option. But I'm not sure if he's gonna be good in the Segunda Volante, so I don't really want him on too heavy wages here. 1k is already too much probably. He wants some loyalty bonus. I'm okay with that, but I don't want all this in. He can have all the other bonuses here. Unused substitute fee. It's gonna go down because he's not gonna be used much. So he's gonna take that. Nope, he's not. There we go. He's gone. And we have Hope. I am gonna release him because he's on 3k wages and he's not that great. So we are gonna release him. I already know that. We got and this is the other one. This is the other guy I want. Because we have 2 strikers going out, and I think Collins, he's 32. He did all right. He did quite well for himself in this season. But he's on 2,200 wages, and you know what? I'm more looking for youth players that we can sell off for a good price. Collins doesn't really fit that bill, and I am thinking he probably wants 3,000 wages, but we can check it out. But this guy, if we could get Timmy Davis, I would take him. He could be that other target man. He is a target man. He's a poacher target man, and I wouldn't mind giving him a go, but I think he's going to want too much. I'm not going to give him like 2,000. It's not going to happen. Regular starter? Yeah, he would be a regular starter here. So just finalize, negotiate, 2.2k. It's like I said, it's gonna be too much for me. I don't want him on 2.2k. I don't think he's worth that, and it's just gonna be a no. Again, 1k is maximum, and if he doesn't want that, well then I'm not. Then I don't really need you. I mean, I can find someone else probably. So suggest that he's gonna say no. Of course he's gonna say no. It's too far from what he wants. So let's check out Collins here. I mean, this guy is not really the type I'm looking for, but he could go in as a shadow striker, and we might want him as a shadow striker. He's done really well in that role, actually. So I might sign him for another year as a shadow striker. Regular starter, he will be... nope, walk away. I don't want him as an advanced forward. That's the thing. So just walk away, and I don't want him to be unhappy and all that. So gonna go away. So we're gonna release all the 4 players that we can. So we of course know we're gonna need strikers, and we do have the wage budget. If I'm not mistaken here, I think we are gonna go down to 32k in committed spending because we got so many youngsters. I haven't talked too much about these youngsters actually, but we have seen some of them. Is there any of these guys we haven't shown? Uso, Jackson, Philip. Nope, I think you've seen all of them. So all of them is gonna be on wages around. Now it's actually it varies from 300 to up to 1.1k. So it's very different what kind of wages they are on, but they are all gonna be worth it. I am 100% sure they're gonna be worth it. So that is exciting. That is the transfers we already know is coming in. Some of them might, as you can see here, we got like 3 players that are central defenders. They are of course not going to be all part of the first team squad. Some of them is going to be loaned out. It all depends on... I think Henderson is probably going to stay because he's left-footed. And I think he's probably the best of the bunch. But we'll see about that when they actually come in. Also, just going through, I'm actually just now looking through if we got anyone that is running out of contract. Yes, we do. Robert and Buttersworth. That's fine. They're not really worth it anyway, so they are running out of contract. What about the under-19s? We don't really have a lot here. I don't really have good control with this one. I think there is something wrong with this under-19 squad. But we do have 2 players here. They're not running out of contract. What about the under-18s? Do we have anyone down here? One guy. Who's that? Roberts again. Okay, that's the same guy. So we got a lot of players already. So we are not really having a lot players running out of contracts. But that's okay. That's okay. Oh, I forgot to give faces to these academy players. I probably should do that, actually. I'll probably do it at the end of this transfer window. Malik Jackson is going out on a loan for next transfer window. I believe that's the whole season. And I'm okay with that. He's 24. Let's see, when is his contract running out next season? Yeah, I'm not sure about that then. Because I think I want to sell him instead. I don't think I actually want to loan him out. I think I'm going to cancel this and try and sell him instead. Because if their contract is running out and I don't really see a future for them, I'd rather try and sell them. So let's offer him out for 6k or something like that. He is listed for 6k, or transfer value is 6k. I don't mind getting rid of him for like around 6k. 1k, let's do 6k here. Here's the thing. You don't want to loan them out if they only got 1 year left. Because then you don't really get anything for them. I want to get rid of this guy because how much did we actually sign him for? No, he didn't cost anything. So I can get some of the money back that we are using on his wages, and that would be ideal. And I actually need to go through all the players that is running out of contract next season to make sure that we are transfer listing them and giving them, and also showing that we are not loaning them out, we are selling them. Of course, not the first team squad. That is not who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the youngsters. Yeah, it wasn't actually that many because, of course, the youngsters, you can't really sell those because that is not a professional contract. But those are also running out, and we might just release most of them because they are not really that great anyway. So, yeah, there was only a couple of here. Agohar, Williams, Jackson, Redfern, Graham, but they are all on loan, some of them. But they're coming back, so... Yeah, we might have some of the youngsters getting sold just for few, 4K, 6K, 15K, stuff like that. Oh, yeah, Hassani is getting his contract extension. So how much is that? Is that to 32? No, that's just to 31. That's perfect. And also good lifey for after 5 league games after avoiding relegation. I knew about those and I'm happy about them because I would have re-signed both of them, I think, for this year. So that's pretty good just to have that clause in there. It's not always a good thing, but this time around, I think it is. Oh, we are hit with the tax bill, 575k. Ugh. Our scouting budget is actually going down this season. 55k. I think it was over 100k last season. Well, it is what it is. All set initial budget, 45k, so that's the same as this year, if I'm not mistaken. 839k in transfer budget. We're probably not gonna need that. I'm usually not using it, at least not down in League 1 and 2. In Championship, I'm starting to using it, but we could, I mean, you know what? I might use some of it, but I'm not going out spending like 300, 400k on players because we're trying to still build, Ball's planning a new build. Right when I was saying it, we are still looking for a new stadium. We're looking for, stuff like this. So, interesting. Well, we'll see how that develops. We are definitely in need of a new stadium. Well, we are just in need of... but they are actually building a whole new stadium, so that's going to be exciting. I'm not sure how big it's going to be. We don't know, but anything below 15k, and I would actually be a little bit annoyed because we got a lot of following here in London, in South London. So we need a bigger stadium. I think I've found a player here that kind of fits the bill that I'm looking for in a wingback over on the left-hand side. I'm not sure exactly how good he is because we can't see all the numbers, but I can get him in, and he's 190 centimeters tall, 29 years old. But I think we can get him very, very cheap. 1,700 wages. I mean, 1,500 was some kind of what I was thinking. But he doesn't look to have any holes in his system, so I think he's going to be a good one. Good crossing as well. So I think we're going to try and go in for him. He's not too quick, but I don't need them to be that quick. I just need them to be very all-round kind of thing. And he has been playing in Skybet League 2. He seems to be doing okay, I guess. I don't really see why this guy wouldn't be good for me. And I wouldn't mind getting some of the, transfers out of the way really early on. And, a bit of experience in there wouldn't be too bad against all these youngsters we're going to play this season. So let's see if we can get him in. Okay. Did I try to go in for him before? Or yeah, okay. I think I've been in this guy before. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I was in here yesterday against this guy. Maybe I've looked at him before. I'm like, they are saying negotiations here, or negotiated this offer. I don't remember doing that offer, but I mean, that is pretty cheap. Can we get rid of that and maybe just pay up front here, 15k or something like that? I wouldn't mind that. Oh, they're gonna say, yeah, sure. Let's finalize that. Let's see what he wants. Found a pretty interesting player here, and it is Cornell from Swansea. He is set to be released. That is sweet to my ears because we can probably get him for free then. And if we're taking a look at him, I mean, we don't really need to take a chance on him, but it's like he could be a shadow striker. He doesn't have the anticipation for it, but he could be a shadow striker. But I think he might actually be a really good pressing forward. Let's check it out here. Where is the pressing forward? Right here. I don't know. Teamwork is pretty low. Yeah, I think we're gonna scout him. Our 15k bid for Chapman was accepted, of course. So let's see what we can negotiate with him. He probably wants too much. Squad player, that's okay. Will be played in preferred? Nope. Remove and exclude. Remove and exclude. Remove and exclude. I don't want any of that in. Let's see what he says. Finalize. Negotiate. 2.2k. I was kind of thinking 1.5. So let's go down to 1.3 or something like that. 1 year, I'm okay with 1 year when he's 29. We can always give him a new contract if he's really good. Assist bonus, blah, blah, blah. He's probably going to say no directly here. No, he's actually going right up to 2k. We might have something to offer here. I mean, if we can give him a bit more in appearance fee, a bit more in assist bonus, a bit more in everything actually. Unused substitute, probably not. Okay, 1.8, he's going mad. 1.5, go all the way up to 800, a bit more up in assist, actually really high up in assist bonus. Clean sheet. Can go really high up in that. He's probably going to say no. Nope, he's going to take it. 1.5k. I'm okay with that. I think that's a good deal. I think he's probably my first choice wingback on the left-hand side if we got him in. So yeah, let's finalize it. Well, that was a pretty quick decision from Chapman here. 25k for him. I don't really see a reason why we wouldn't do this. I think he would be a pretty good signing for us. I think he would be pretty much first choice wingback over there on the left-hand side, and we are just done with the wingbacks then. I think it's a good deal just to get it in. And then we can concentrate on the Volante and a couple of strikers. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, that's about it. We don't really have a lot to do in this transfer window, I feel like. Unless we're selling a lot of players, but we'll see how that goes. Well, Simon Halsey, 24 years old here. He is wow, look at that estimated wages. That's going to be too much. He's someone I looked at last season, and I don't know if he's good enough. But he's definitely a pressing forward type that we might be looking for. But you know what? Is he any better than Brown or... No, he's not really. But then again, he's really rapid. I don't know. He got the teamwork. He got the work rate. Depends on what he wants. Let's approach him and see what he wants. I mean, he's not... Okay, he doesn't even want to... He's not interested. Fair enough. Right, so the transfer window has opened and we get all of our youngsters in. And I think all of these should be good signings. Pretty much all of them, right? Let's take a look at Ellis Chapman here because we couldn't see all. Oh wow, he does look quite good actually. He even looks better than I thought he would. Definitely a first choice wingback over there, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, Yeah, that could be a really good signing for me. Or for us, sorry. Yeah, that looks like that. Oof, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. That looks really good. That looks really good. Is there any holes in his system here? Not really. No, I don't really see any holes here. Oh, it may. Nope. He's just really well rounded. No holes at all. Pace is 10, so that is going to go down in a couple of years' time. But for now, he's definitely good. Gets forward whenever possible. Plays short, simple passes. Plays 1-2s. Volatile, media, balanced mentality. 190 tall. I mean, looks like a pretty damn good deal to me. So we need to figure out who we are going to stick with. I think Milne is going to be here. We're going to move him up to the senior squad. If he's not, he's not. Let's stick him on. I believe he was a target forward. Yes, on attack, please. See, yeah, he's said to be a poacher here. I can see that. I can definitely see that. But I think he could also do the target forward role. Oh, absolutely. I think he could be a really good target forward, actually. He's 186, so, questionable if he's tall enough for it. But he could still get a little bit taller, so I don't know. I think he's quite good. Definitely probably second choice target forward for us when we do find another target forward. But for now, I mean, he got really good balance. He got the strength. He got the jumping reach. He got the heading. He got the bravery and stuff like that is worrying. But it's not something that is going to, cut me off, especially not as a 17-year-old. So yeah, he looks really good. I'm going to play him this season. That's for sure. Gareth Hayes, a winger. I think he's going to go out on loan because we don't really use wingers right now. And I mean, we could retrain him as a wingback. That could be something, but I think we're just going to move him out on loan and probably make a profit off him. Mohamed Uso, a fullback. I believe he's going to be staying around in... I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. For now, he's going to stick around. It depends if anyone is getting sold or not. If Garcia is getting sold, he's probably sticking around. But for now, we're just going to leave him where he is. Just say that he's going to be, wingback, support, attack, support. Yeah, support. There we go. Willie Henderson, he's definitely going to be sticking around. A central defender on the left-hand side. Left-footed, love to see it. He can be a wide center back as well in a couple of years' time. He's definitely going to be good enough for that. So I am not worried about him. He's going to be good enough for this season. So he is, of course, getting moved to the senior squad. There we go, Henderson. Adam Edwards, midfielder. Let's check him out. He looks quite good. And he was the shadow striker, right? He was one of the options as a shadow striker. Is he a shadow striker? Questionable with 7 finishing, but you know what? We can probably work on that. I think we're gonna train him as a shadow striker and make sure that he is getting better at that AMC role. Oh, wait, he also got a couple of player traits. Looks for pass rather than attempt to score. Oh, does not dive into tackles. Well, okay, that's fair enough. But oh, I don't know about that one. I guess he's gonna be a shadow striker that doesn't score. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know then. I don't know. Well, he do looks like a really good Masila. Maybe we're gonna loan him out and find someone else to play as a shadow striker. That could be it. That could be it. And yeah, because if he doesn't really score goals, then we probably don't. I mean, if he's always looking for that pass, I don't know. I think he's gonna go into the first team for now because I think he's good enough to do that. And then we're gonna try and get rid of that thing that he got right now on him. We're going to say shadow striker. We're going to discuss new traits when he's moved up. He's not right. He's not there yet, but I'll do that. And we will also tell him to, where is it? Shooting. Finishing, long shots, and technique, please. Richard McDonald, probably the other shadow striker, probably a bit better in that role. Yeah, I would say so. He's not as fast. What is he up here? Is he a deep lying false 9 poacher, advanced forward? Probably more a deep lying forward, yeah. We're not going to play with that. So I don't think he fits the build up here. And he's definitely not I mean, he could be a pressing forward, but I think I like him more as a shadow striker. I think he does have the ability to be except from the concentration, but otherwise, I think he does fit the bill. Again, we're playing with the youngsters this season, so some of them is going to develop a bit, and some of them doesn't have the numbers that we're probably looking for, and we won't have as good a season as we had last season, but that's okay. But yeah, we're going to move him up to the first team squad as well. And we're going to move on his quickness because he's not very quick right now. If we could get it up to like his acceleration and pace a bit up. Actually, that might not be his weakness. I think his weakness is probably more natural fitness and stamina and strength. Yeah, I think strength might be better here. Jumping reach, yeah. Agility and balance, no. Endurance, stamina, and work rate. Yeah, let's try that. Actually, what is his work rate? It is 10. Yeah, that could also be a little bit better. He's actually on 1.1k. He's the expensive guy, so he needs to develop. Jailton, whoops, jumped up. Jailton is one of the center backs. I don't. Wow, why is it doing that? That's the only annoying thing I have managed to see in this skin is it's doing something funky with the, I don't know, when there's a scrolling thing. So he's a central defender on the right-hand side, but he also got a reasonable left foot. I don't know. He 187 centimeters from Portugal, right? And pretty good jumping, pretty good heading. He looks pretty good. Really good tackling, determination. He's a very good central defender, but is he a good ball-playing defender as well? Not really. Is he a good wide centre-back on defense? He's actually not that bad. You know what? I think I'm going to keep him around, this guy. There's a lot of ifs here, but I think for now we're going to keep him around. I want to play some of all these youngsters, and I don't mind taking a bit of chance this next season. David Phillip, also a centre-back. I'm pretty sure he's going to be moved out on loan. He's not as good as the last couple of guys. He's a no-nonsense kind of type. Not quite as good as the other guys. So let's move him out on loan. That was all of them. I mean, that looked pretty damn promising, doesn't it? I think this is very, very promising, and there's always, and it's also leaving us with a lot of room to get whoever else we like, because these guys doesn't need to be registered, so we can just get whoever we like, how old they are, just get someone really good. We also got plenty in terms of the wage budget here. Wow, currently spending 49, but that's because we haven't left out some of the guys. We got 32 on the committed spending, so we can get those. Maybe that one striker, maybe that defensive midfielder as a volante that is costing us a lot of money, and just have that really, really good volante, really, really good target forward, or whatever we want, or whatever we find. We got 2.8 million in the bank. That's pretty good. Or 800 in the... we might use some of that transfer budget to find a really, really good player to go along with all these youngsters. Maybe one or two guys. Oh, well. Look at this. This... Middlesbrough is selling out, it seems. 505k. Wow, what is this guy? Charlie Patino. He looks pretty good. He's 26. You know what? It's probably not for me. He's too much. He's gonna cost too much. Look at those wages. Trevin John here. Wow, that's I mean, that's some good players, but I'm just gonna clear it because there's no way I'm gonna spend that much money on them. So I have a pretty interesting guy here that is right now on trial. I think he's 18 years old, and I think he's good enough to take in. He's probably not going to play for us. I think we're just going to loan him out, but he can play a lot of places, and he got some decent numbers all around. I think we're going to try and sign him. He can be approached directly here. Probably going to be very cheap. I think he's going to be quite, that's really good. We're just going to do 3 years, 250, that's fine. He's going to go back. I'm going to go there and then say go up a bit in 300 wages. That's nothing. That's fine for me. Suggest that. He's going to go to 350, 325. You're going to take it. You're going to take it, mate. You're going to take it. There we go. Well. See, this Anthony Jones. Someone is coming in for Anthony Jones, and it's almost the transfer value of him, 350. Who is it? Nottingham Forest. Now, see, this is a very unique situation for us because Anthony Jones doesn't really fit the system we're going to play right now. And if we can get 350k for him, I think it's a good deal. Yes, he's one of our own. But 350k is 350k, and it doesn't fit how we are going to play next season. And you know what? If we can get 400k, that would be even sweeter, wouldn't it? Let's negotiate offer here. And let's see what they're going to say. Actually, just suggest it. Let's just suggest it. They're going to take it. I could probably get even more, but I'm not going to bet on that, because if we can get 400k for Anthony Jones, I'm going to take it. Because, like I said, we're not going to play him next season anyway. So, we should probably... We should probably have played him, but you know what? I'll take the 400k, and that is going to be our first really big, heavy, fat load of money coming in from a player. And I couldn't be happier, because if that's going to happen, that is from the youth academy. That is our own system, our own youth academy, not someone we bought in. No, he came through the ranks. He was a 15-year-old kid at once here, so that is great to see, where we are capable of producing some really big talents. At least big enough to be bought for 400k, and that is money. And we love that. We absolutely love that. We need to see more of those. Oh, Stoke is coming in for him as well. Oh, you know what? Let's up the price here to 600k. Why not? Let's see what they're saying. They're going to say yes. Well, there we go. We're gonna cancel the other one, I guess. Oh, someone is also coming in for David Phillip here as a loan deal. I will accept that one, I believe. David Phillip is who? Yes. 80% of the wages, 200 in monthly. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Wait, hold on. Regular starter. What team is it? It's Dartford. Where is Dartford? They are in the National League. Yeah, they are in the Vanaramas. That's okay. That's okay for me. Derby is also making an offer. You know what? Let's bring it up. Let's see who is gonna take it. I mean, 750. Let's see. They're gonna accept it. I guess he's worth a lot more. So I'm just gonna keep going up, and then I'm gonna, reject the other ones, or I'm gonna make sure that let's actually go in here and do it because I forgot to do it before. Let's see. We're gonna cancel the other two and tell them that. Yeah, the offer is going to go up, mate. Can we actually do that from here? No. We actually need to cancel it, I believe, because we have already... Yeah, I'm just going to cancel the other two because as long as they keep going up, let's reject all offers of a lower or equivalent value, but accept higher offers. No, just no instructions and just cancel these two. And if they want to come in for him again, they can come in for him again. But now it's going to cost 750 or even more, maybe 1 million. I mean, if we get 1 million for... That would be pretty insane, wouldn't it? That would be pretty insane. Clinton Morris is going to sign for us. The youngster we looked at, the fullback or whatever he's going to be. So that's pretty sweet. He can go out on loan or something like that. Or, just develop in the under academy or under 23 academy. I'm okay with that. Accept it. There we go. A 2-star signing or whatever. B quality fan reaction thing. We're going to give him a face near the end of this. I don't want to... Yeah, because it's taking a long time putting in the faces and I might as well do it all at once. So I'm giving them faces near the end of the of this transfer window because otherwise it's just annoying going back and forth between folders and yeah, exactly. Accrington is coming in for Jimmy Duncan, one of the youngsters, and yeah, he is definitely gonna go down there for 90% of his wages. Love to see it. Important player. No nonsense fullback. Wait, what? Do I care? Do I care if he's played as a fullback on the right hand side? No, left hand side. I mean, why would you do that? I mean, he's. Why would they do that? You know what? I'm going to reject that because I don't want him to play like that. Well, there we go. Salford is already in for Clinton Morris, the new guy we have here. 100% of his wages. Fringe player? Absolutely not. Anything below regular player, don't accept it. Because, I mean, I want them to play. I don't want them to sit on the bench. Then they might as well just stay at home. Wow, Albania is joining European Union as well as Bosnia-Herzegovina. North Macedonia too. There we go. 10 years in. And yeah, I wouldn't have seen that one coming, especially not North Macedonia. That doesn't really sit well with me, actually. It feels a little bit odd seeing more countries joining the European Union. But I guess we don't care in England, do we? We are out of this terrible union of Europe, of nations. You know what? I'm not against or for the European Union. I don't know enough about all the politics and all the situations, but you can definitely see the struggle England have by leaving the European Union. But I think if countries like Sweden, Norway, and Denmark also decide to just leave and then maybe make some trade deals with each other and also with USA and maybe Russia even and the UK, I don't think we would have any trouble doing that, to be honest. So I'm kind of for that kind of situation if that was to happen. But it's like, I don't know. Wait, Norway is not even part of the European Union anyway. So yeah, or are they? Wait, are they? No, they're not. No, they're not part of the European Union. No, they're not. It's only Denmark and Sweden. Yeah. Here we'll make approach for Morris. Okay, 80%, but he's gonna give him some play. Oh, we're gonna get some monthly fee. That's fine. I don't really care too much about this. I'm not too. What I'm mostly sipped about is this. Important player. Yes, please. Defender left. I think I'm okay with that. That's okay. I mean, he's probably gonna be played as a. He's okay. I'm okay with it. Yeah, that's fine. Non-selected defender left. Yeah, sure. Accept offer. Oh well, hello Stoke. So Stoke is coming back in. You know what? Let's just go to 1 million and see if they're gonna accept that. I don't know if they're gonna accept that, but let's just see. 850. Sure, accept it. There we go. Why not? Why not? And I'm gonna be a complete asshole here. I'm just gonna go in here and say, oh, Derby, you know what? I don't think 750 is gonna be high enough. I think Stoke is probably gonna get it. So I'm just gonna reject that offer after 1 week. Oh, yeah, you might have been contract offering, and yeah, sorry, but I'm just gonna reject it now. There we go. 850 is the new price. I think we got a couple of interesting trials here that we got to look at. And not all of them is that interesting, but I think all of them is maybe interesting. At least these guys. Like this guy Barnett here. Let's take a look. I haven't looked at him. Okay, so he's a central defender. I didn't know, actually. 19 years old. He looks solid. Is he left-footed? No. But still, I wouldn't mind getting this guy in. Because, again, I could just loan him out if we don't need him. And again, profit down the line. 3-4 year contract. Just pure profit I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a lot of profit here. Let's see what he wants. Let's see what he wants, because we can approach him. Breakthrough prospect. Perfect. That looks like a decent wage. Let's see what he actually wants. 400. Yeah, mate, I'm going to give you 450 if you're going to take a 3-year contract. What do you say? You're going to say no. Well, I'm going to log it in and say 475. Okay, I'm going to go 500. That's still a pretty damn good deal to me. Finalized deal, and if we get him in, we're just going to loan him out for pretty much all of his wages and then get some profit down the line probably. Or we could use him. He's good enough to use this season as well. Malik Haley. Let's take a look at this guy. He is a striker. False 9, advanced forward, pressing forward. He's really rapid. Finishing 7. Winger. Oh, hello. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Maybe the crossing is a bit low, but his quickness here is going to make sure that we're going to make a profit on him. Also, inverted winger. First touch is 14 flair. Yeah, definitely. 19 years old, 178. What is his personality? Fairly ambitious. That's good. Because he's very sellable then. And also probably likely to develop himself. So, sure, let's see what he wants. Breakthrough prospect will allow the club to be a stepping stone. Sure, I'm okay with that. 900, that's quite a bit. But you know what? I'm going to go down on that and take a 2-year contract. What? I'm going to lock it then. No, that's actually not good enough. I'm not happy about that. I want contract options here. I want contract options here. And if he doesn't like that, at least 1 year. Actually, we can make that. We can go up to 2 years and make that orange. Probably because of the stepping stone thing. Maybe that's why it's only 2 years. I don't know, but let's suggest that. He's going to say no. Okay, fair enough. What about Gallagher? What is his name? Ryan Gallagher. Scottish. 21 years old. Bit older than the rest. Not bad, but I'm not... I don't know. He's 21, so it's like a little bit more iffy. Like, he's not going to develop that much. Determination is 14. Balance the personality. I don't know. Probably this is a guy I would take if he's like 300 wages, put him out on loan and sell him next season. Let's see. Breakthrough prospect. We'll find what? A loan move. Yeah, we will find a loan move for you, but he wants probably way too much. He wants way... No, he doesn't. 350. Now we're talking here. I'm going to go a bit down because I don't want to pay too much for him. Okay. What about 3 years and giving you 350? What do you say? Yeah, there we go. Finalize that. I'm okay with that. We can loan him out probably for the entirety of his wages and probably make a profit on him. Adam Flack. Antigua and Barbuda. Wow, that's an interesting one. Deep line playmaker. Okay, target. Oh, he's a target forward, isn't he? He's not great. He's not a great target forward. What about a support, actually? He got 15. No, he's probably... I don't know. He's an odd one, isn't he? I'm not sure I like this guy. He's very tall. That is to his advantage, of course. He needs to be very cheap. He's 20 years old. No, you know what? I don't think I'm going to go for this guy. And the rest, let's take a quick look. Anderson, probably not. Prosser, probably not. Babatunde. That's an interesting name. He looked like a nothing. Lewis, no thank you. And Gutridka, or whatever his name is. Gotteridge? Yeah, no thank you. We're gonna release the guys that is not coming in and make sure that, Haley. So we might have Bond coming in. Did we have someone else coming in? Oh yeah, that guy, Gallagher. So there we go, just release the rest of them. Terminate trials. Interesting, my assistant manager is suggesting we keep Chris Kay at the club because he's an important player. I would rather keep, what is his name? Nuhu. I would rather keep Nuhu. But, Chris Kay, we do have another... I don't really need him, do we? he wasn't really that great either. I'm not agreeing with that. Player to loan list, Gorman and Morphy. Yes, please. I didn't know they were not loan listed, but there we go. Yeah, I think the recruitment advice summary is actually quite good now. It's actually very, very good in terms of giving me exactly what I want to see if I miss something like this. I missed someone that should be on loan listed, and they're suggesting it to me, and it's coming in every week, like you would see, but I don't know, it feels a little bit better, or for some reason it's just giving me better options or something. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but yeah, I mean, compared to FM21, that is. But it's probably the same. I'm just probably using it more this in this edition. David Phillip, set to move on loan to Maidenhead. Yeah, go ahead, mate. Samson Tovide is someone I had on my list for quite a while, and I think he could... He can slot into a couple of different roles for us, and we are looking for some striker options right now. He's also an inverted winger, but he could also play, he got the jumping reach to play a target man, but he's not really a target man. But just the fact that he can play so many roles, I think we can go in for him. He will not cost us a whole lot, like 2K or something like that. He's 26. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good deal no matter how I'm looking at it. He can play shadow striker. He can play pressing forward. He can play target forward if I need him to. It's like he can do all three roles quite comfortably. Also got a decent finishing, decent composure, decent numbers all round. I'm not sure if he got any holes. I don't remember all his attributes when I had him in, but I think he's good enough to go in for. Well, maybe the pressing forward is a bit, marking and tackling is not there, but he can do the other roles. But basically, I think this is going to be a really good shadow striker for us. But let's see. Oh, we can actually just approach him directly. Squad player. I'm going to go for impact sub just in case he's not good enough. I think he's going to be cheap, actually. Finalize, negotiate. 12 months deal. I'm okay with that. Let's go a little bit cheaper on him. If we can get him really cheap, I think it would be a good signing. Like same quality as Timmy Davis last season. Kind of that kind of quality I'm thinking here. 850, sure. 950. Let's go 900. Yeah, okay. Yeah. You know what? That's not bad for me. He's probably not a starter, but he's definitely going to be a rotated option, 20 to 30 games a season or something like that. And yeah, it's not a bad deal. He's been playing quite a lot of League 2 football, if I'm not mistaken. League 1 and League 2. So yeah, and he's definitely capable of scoring goals. Not as many as we would like to see, but I think we can score more I think he can score more in our team than he can in many other places. So yeah, not a decent signing if we get him. Well. Anthony Jones is gonna leave us, and he's gonna bring in 850k to the club. Thank you, Anthony Jones. That is very good news to me, and we're gonna get 600k added to the transfer budget. How much do we have now? I mean. We got over 1 million in transfer budget. That is insane. We got 1.4k. Don't want to spend them, but that is good money, and we need to go. Segunda Volante is going to be a hard one to catch, and if we need to spend money on that, we will do it. Notts County is coming in for Garcia. Now, I don't mind getting rid of this guy. That's okay. 54k. We get a bit more, or let's take a look. How much did we buy him for? 6.5k, so it's already a really big profit. And we got other players that is better in the wingback role, so I think we're okay with leaving him for 54k. I think that's a pretty good deal to me. I don't really see why we would negotiate too much here, but let's just give it a go here. Just a bit more. I think they would accept something just a bit more here like that. Yeah, there we go. 78k, that's a pretty good deal to me. Nicky Barnett is coming in for us. Okay, that is who? I forgot about who is this? Oh, it's the centre back. Wow, yeah, there are 350, 500 wages. That's a sweet deal. I'll take him. Nicky Barnett, welcome in. I've already forgotten who I was signing, but yeah, Nicky Barnett coming in. Gallagher also set to sign for us. Yeah. Bring him in. Another centre back. I don't care. I really don't care. We can sell him all for a profit. We're going to loan them out, of course. We're going to loan them out. Actually, Nicky Barnett might be good enough to stay, but Gallagher is going to get the loan dealed out. Or get a loan deal. But yeah, so far so good. This guy, Alex Cook, he seems to be popping up all the time in this loan list notification. And I don't really need him. I don't know how to get rid of it, because sometimes it's just like, you can't click this, not interested. I don't know how to get rid of this. Maybe it's because I'm actually trying to get full scout report, but I did that before. He does look good, But I'm not really looking for a loan one. I mean, he could be good enough to take on, but again, I don't really need him. So here's a question: should we go out and sign Nuhu? It's gonna cost us quite a bit, but maybe we could get him. I mean, I would really like to get him in again as a shadow striker. I think he could do really well in the shadow striker role as well. So let's see if they are. Let's see what they're gonna say. I mean, if I could sign him for, I don't know, 500k or something like that, I would do that. But yeah, they're gonna want like what 2.6 million. It's not gonna happen. They do not want to loan him out again. Oh, what a shame that is. Oh, they are prevented from loaning him out. Okay, maybe we'll come back for him later on then, because this rule could maybe change. I'm not sure. So this backroom staff here is suggesting Jack Fox here as a segunda volante. Compensation 500k. Never mind then. Junior Ngange. Yeah, I don't think I mean, he's great and all, but I don't really see why we would take another loan deal on him. We got so many central defenders anyway. So yeah, not interested. Ooh, I don't know who this guy is. Mark Giocci from where? Coventry. He's very interested in a loan deal. He's worth a lot of money, so he's probably quite good. Could we get something? Could we like offer trial here and maybe get a little bit more information, because he looks quite interesting? I'll at least fully scout him. Oh, we could actually get him in on trial. That's very good. Maybe we do have a really good striker on our hand here. Pressing forward, maybe. Interesting. He could be really good, actually. Clinton Morris is set to move on loan to Yeovil. I will do that. That's perfect. And Garcia set to sign for Notts County. Perfect. So we get rid of Garcia for 78k. Lovely. So I think Timmy Davis have had some time to think about his choices here. Should we try and get in on him again here? Should we try and give him a new contract? Or maybe he's just going to say no. He still wants an important player role. I'm going to say squad player. He's going to accept that. Let's finalize. Let's see how much he wants. 2.2k. Yeah, it's not going to happen, mate. I can give him... I think. See, I still think he's one of our best options for next season. I haven't found anything that suggests otherwise. So I still think we could probably give him 1.5k or something around those numbers. I don't really want to, but I think he's good enough for it, and he will definitely get his playtime. So I'm going to say 1.5k and see what he says. He's going to go right back up to... See, I'm going to go back to 1.5k, and then I'm going to go ahead and tell him he can get quite a lot in goal bonus, 925. He can get... I don't know, what else can we give him here? I can give him quite a good... yeah, we're going to give him a real good loyalty bonus. That's probably something he would really like. Let's do that and see what he says now. He's going to accept it, because that is a lot of money. And money talks. Finalized deal. So maybe we do have one of our target forwards kind of things going in for us here, because he do have the height to do that. He do have the jumping reach. He even developed one extra in jumping reach. That's pretty good. He do have the heading. He's missing a couple of things, but I think he's still good enough to absolutely do it. But it might actually... I don't know if we're gonna go with a target forward. I mean, it all depends, but... after the new update in FM, it seems like heading is not as potent as it has been. So, but it's still potent, and I still want tall lads in there. So I think he's still gonna be one of the best I could sign, especially when we don't need to use any money except from the wages. But he is, of course, getting quite an upgrade to his wages, but we can probably manage that. And he's a fan. His fan opinion is really high, so the fans like him. We should probably get him in again. And he was also the signing of the season in League One, so it would be probably unwise to do otherwise. So the board want to expand the physio's wage budget. I don't really have any opinion on that. I'm gonna agree to it because we do have the money for it, and I might decide to get another physio. I mean, I haven't really upgraded. I don't. 10 years have gone, and I've basically not done anything to our backroom staff, because I don't really need to. As you can see here, it's still up there. I mean, we are in League 1, and it's still number 7 in the league here. Number 2 here. Our scouts are doing quite well, and I'm not paying them a whole lot. That is the main thing. They are on month-to-month contract, and they are just here. I mean, unless someone is coming in for them, and so far no one is. They're just sitting there. Contract expired. I mean, it doesn't get really much cheaper than that, does it? So why would I change that? Oh, I actually forgot about some of the guys out on loan, and someone like this guy, Daly, he looks quite good, but yeah, I don't... yeah, no. He's gonna go out on loan again. I'm actually gonna extend some of these loans because why not? They are interested in extending it, so unless their contract is running out, this guy is. Redfern is running out of contract. What about Buxton? Not really. We can extend his, but I don't know, 7 apps? Really? When did he go on loan? I don't know. Was he on loan there the whole season? I don't think so. No. I don't think he was. I think we're going to extend that one. Yep. And what about Ian Daly here? Where is he? 2032. That's fine. We can extend that one. And Elgar, 2032, we can extend that one. And this one seems to be okay as well. Jackman, 32. Extend that one. I mean, it seems like some of them are failing to attract. Okay, that's interesting. But if they want them, they can get them. Fails to attract. Okay. What about this guy? I mean, yeah, he's also for 32. Seems like they don't want them. Maybe some of them is going to go out on the same places, but I don't know. We'll see about that. Otherwise, they're still loan listed and someone can come in for them. Yeah, only 3 of them seems to be going out again. So yeah, but that's okay as well. Ooh, the wait spot is what is good? What? Oh, right. It's because we are not the... yeah, let's see here. Yeah, there we go. Anderson, Collins, Hope, Timmy, Buttersworth, and 12 other loans are done for. So yeah. But yeah, there we go. A couple of them is going out on loan again. That's good. Dulwich Hamlet received 444k. Good. Friendly proposal? Absolutely not. I'm not going to pay them 18k for a friendly. Absolutely not. Well, look at that. Hope is getting an increase of his wages. Well, he's going to leave us in 2 days' time, so it doesn't really matter, does it? So Garcia, he left us, and this signing... I mean, this could be a good signing. New scouting recommendation. Max Bartel from Crewe. Compensation 0. So we can just get him. And look at his stats here. He looks pretty damn... He looks like someone we could just plop in, be a first team member in there. Actually, probably in the first team 11 compared to some of the other guys we have. I think we would be mad not trying to sign this guy for like, I don't know, 1.8, 1.9 in wages or something like that. I think he's that good actually. Look at his history here. He's been very consistent for Crewe. So I think it would be mad not going in for this guy. Let's see what he wants, because I don't mind getting an extra really good player as a wingback over on the right hand side. Important player. And we can just loan out one of the youngsters instead. That's fine. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Important player. Let's go down to regular starter. Just okay. He wants to be an important player. That's okay. I mean, he looked like an important player. 3 point. Okay, that's way too much. I'm not that far up, mate. I'm not. He's gonna go mad here. He wanted a 2-year contract. I'm okay with that, but yeah, it's like no. 1.22 is my maximum. Sorry, but that's just all it. I can give you like 70k or something like that in bonus signing on fee. That would be something, but otherwise, yeah, he's gonna go mad. He wants 87k in signing on fee. What else do he want? Good appearance fees. That's okay. Goal bonus. Okay. I'm going to actually give him a bit more in that. If he wants to... Actually, that's okay. Assist bonus, clean sheet, team of the year. That one is going to go out. Unused substitute for international cap. I'm not seeing anything wrong with this one. Actually, I want a 3-year deal if you want this. So let's take it. Nope, he didn't want it. Probably because I went in with a 3-year deal here instead. So exit talks. Not the end of the world. Like, we don't really need him. And but he could. I think he's a quality player. But yeah, we didn't get him. Samson Tovidi is coming in 3.7k. I think it's a pretty good deal for us. Him and Timmy Davis up front. I think that's a good pair. And that would probably. It's not the best strikers in the world. We still have room to find another really, really good one. But I think it's still this is still something I want to take. He's only 26. He can definitely do the job up there as a rotational backup option. So I'm going to accept it and take him in. Or he could be first choice shadow striker. That is, I mean, I need to see him again before I just remember he was pretty good when I saw him. So I'm not too concerned getting him in. He will definitely get his playtime. No worries. Unless he's playing like shite, but I don't think so. What is going on with these new scouting recommendations, man? This is another guy that looks pretty damn solid. And he's only 23, Ian Crowe from Viacombe. And again, compensation 0. same kind of wage deal. I'm not going to go for 2.7. That's way too far. And I can't see all his numbers anyway. His crossing is a bit low, but he's definitely quality. But again, someone that we don't really need. Let's actually go into attributes and say wing back. He's probably more fullback, actually. Let's go for defensive, fullback, wingback. Where is it? Complete wingback. Wingback, here it is. Support. Yeah, he's missing the crossing, decent dribbling, decent first touch, marking, passing, tackling is okay, technique. So most of his attributes is pretty much in mentals and in physicals. I don't know if he's going to be worth it, to be honest. I mean, he's good, but it's not someone that I really need. Let's see what he wants. I mean, I'm not against taking French. Okay, that could mean he's pretty cheap, actually. Let's see, negotiate 2.2. Okay. I'm thinking. See, with the attributes he has, I was thinking like 1.5, but I want him on a long contract, so that might be really tricky to do. Oh, appearance fee of 1.3. That's a lot. That means we probably don't want him to play too much. Let's suggest that and see what happens. He's going to go back up to 2, but otherwise he's staying in the same lane. I'm going to go back to 1.5 and tell him, yeah, that's going to be it, mate, but you can have like 40k in signing on fee. What do you say? Okay, he's going to say yes. Again, getting rid of Garcia and getting in a new player that is likely going to be an upgrade, not a bad deal. And again, we can get a lot of profit here. I think this guy, again, it's pure profit. Yeah, in terms of wages, it's of course not pure profit. But if we spend some money on the wages and then still get like 100k for him in 2 years' time, yeah. All right, I feel like that's a pretty good deal. Reduce Davenport to under 23s. I guess so. Duncan move up to, okay, I don't know. Sure, I guess. What about Baxter here? I guess, yeah, sure. Just move them up. I'm okay with that. It's because they're probably too old. Nah, probably not. Probably just because they're that good. Yeah, I can see why Duncan is that good, but isn't he out on loan? No, he's not out on loan. Okay, that's fine. Let's bring him up then. Eusebio extension. Yeah, sure. There we go. Timmy Davis have penned a new 1-year contract. That is pretty sweet to my ears. That means we do have a rather decent striker next season. So, yeah, that's pretty good. Crow is set to sign for... Okay, so he's already deciding to come in. I don't see why we wouldn't do this. I mean, is there any signs that... let's actually take a little bit more in-depth look here. How well did he play in League 2 and League 1? Pretty well. I mean, I don't really... I mean, Championship, probably not that level, but he's definitely League 1 level, it seems. So, for Fleetwood and Walsall and Vicomber, yeah. I don't really... History-listic, as he look at his injuries, nothing. I don't see why I wouldn't do this. I really don't. He do have the numbers to bring him in. And he's going to be the defensive-minded fullback or wingback, but I don't mind having him. Let's accept it. They keep coming in. What is this? What is going on with all these fullbacks? Oh, he's a real fullback. But he could be... Ooh, hello. Wait, hold on. Jumping reach 14. He could be a pretty damn... I don't really need another central defender. But he's like a white central defender. But yeah, I probably don't need him. But he looks rather good. Again, he did... I mean, why wouldn't I take these guys and just loan them out? Why wouldn't I? Approach to sign. French player, sure. Negotiate, 1.3k. I mean, let's go down to 725. Give you a good deal right here. Let 25k or something like that. And get rid of that. 800 in appearance fee. I don't really care. Clean sheet, unused substitute. That is going down. But otherwise... Oh, 3-year deal, please. And let's see what he says. He's going to go up to 1.2k. I'm going to go down to 850. On your substitute fee, go down. This one, 8-year fee, I don't really care about that one. You can actually get a pretty good fee here. Oh, he's going to go Mats. 975. That's a lot, but this guy could be good enough for our squad, so he could also go out on loan, get a really good season, and then sell him next season for a really good big profit. So let's just go with 450 here on the unused substitute fee. 3-year deal, 975 should be good. He's gonna take it. Okay. See, it's a guy we don't need, but it's a guy we can get a lot of money out of. I am all about that right now. All about that. I'll bring 100 players in if that is needed. There we go. Alfie Evans for 7.25k. I mean, that is cheap. We can easily tenfold that in a year's time. If we sell him in a year or two. No problem. Evans signing confirmed. Very good. I mean, he's expecting to be a French player That is great because we can just loan him out then. He doesn't really expect any playtime. Loan extension for Ian Daly. Accept that. We have released Collins, Hope, Anderson, and Buttersworth. Also, Graham Roberts is now officially left the club. Okay, pretty good. So there goes all the big wages from Collins and Hope, of course. So that is good. And we got a lot of players running out of contract next season. Well, we need to take care of that next season, I guess. Youth contract sets to expire. That's also next season. Yeah, we're going to get rid of some of these guys that are not good enough. We have a lot of players that have returned from loans. We're going to make sure they are still loan status. Yeah, they are all going to be on loan status. So, yeah, that's fine. Buxton is going out on loan again. That is perfect. Actually, hold on. Yeah, his contract is running out in a couple of years. So that is fine. Accepted. Right, all our loan deals is running out. King is gone and gone. Kay, Brown, Walls, yeah, they're all gone. I don't know if I want to go in for any of them. I mean, we are missing a kind of a pressing forward right now, but let's check out how good the guys are we are getting in. So monthly financial updates looking great. Deals for 5 players coming in. There we go. We got players coming in. Let's take a look at Sansom Tovaidi. Yeah, he looks all right. I mean, he's probably more Is he a pressing forward? He's a decent pressing forward, but he's not as good as some of the other guys we had, but he's okay. Shadow Striker, yeah, he looks pretty good for a Shadow Striker as well. He is an impact sub. 14 pace, 14 acceleration, natural fitness 17. He's always fit. Yeah, he's an impact sub for sure. He also got the jumping reach. Look at that. That is a pretty good jumping reach. He's definitely not what is it called? Target forward. No, he got the heading of 5, so that's not good. But he can jump up and do something in the air. He's not gonna be good at it, but he can do it. He got the aggression to use to do it. So he is definitely a pressing forward or Shadow Striker that also can jump up and do things in the air, which is fine, I guess. But yeah, not the best signing, not the worst, just a impact sub kind of signing, right? I think I'm actually going to train him as a Shadow Striker. I feel like that might be the role for him. Let's take a look at Crowy here, because we didn't know too much. Yeah, he looks pretty good, actually. He looks pretty good. Wingback, yeah, he might even be the first choice, actually. He's missing the crossing, but otherwise, he looks pretty damn solid. Really good stamina, really good work rate. Tackling is pretty good. Natural fitness, he can run up and day on that pitch all day long. Pretty good physicals overall. Concentration, decisions, determination, flair is good. Aggression is good. I mean, aggression is a double-edged sword, of course, but otherwise, he looks pretty solid. I didn't actually expect him to be this great. So, yeah, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. I'm not sure if I want to actually loan him out. I might want to use him, actually. Nicky Barnett, the centre-back. Let's see how good he actually is. He is also very, very good. He's unfortunately not left-footed. But yeah, he's a very good player. Probably, I don't know how he's up there. He's up there in terms of Crawford and McNally. So maybe we should keep him around. I mean, he might be one of the better central defenders. He's also quite tall, good jumping reach. Not the best heading, but you know what? He's definitely not a bad player. Good leadership. We might need that. He's a professional. That's an interesting personality to have. 19 years old. Yeah. Yeah, he's rock solid. He could develop himself a lot down here. I also do have the passing I just saw. He had the passing, not the vision, but he do have the passing. We need to work on his vision and stuff like that. Actually, maybe not vision, just ball control. First touch, dribbling, and technique. That might be it. Ryan Gallagher, let's take a look at him. Yeah, he's not as great as I thought he would be, but still someone we could probably make a profit out of. We're probably going to put him out on loan. 350. Someone is going to pay that. That's for sure. Let's just stick him in the... actually, did I think I forgot Nick Barnett here. Is he in the... nope. Move to senior squad. Let's check out the other guys here. They are. Okay, that's good. Gallagher, he can just be sitting in the under 23s and then make sure that he's going to be loaned out because he is not available for loan already. That's perfect. Alfie Evans. Oh, that's an interesting one as well. Let's see. Ooh, another really good fullback, but I think he's more like a central defender. Oh, yeah, that's... I mean, he doesn't have the heading, but still, he's not a bad player. And 188 tall. Again, I could loan him out. Or we could use him. He's up there. He's definitely up there. But I feel like he should probably be loaned out as a fullback. And then we can turn a profit on him. I don't think we need him this season. So I think we can just load him out. Get a good profit next season or the season after that. How many years is it? Yeah, we got him for a couple of years. So even if we are going back to playing with fullbacks, well, this guy's here. So let's just loan him out, I think. We will definitely get our money back on him. I think someone's going to pay 100%. I actually forgotten about the squad registration. Maybe we should take a look and see if we're still in it. Oh yeah, we're perfect. Only 16 right now because we got so many youth players with us. So yeah, it's all good. No worries at all. Someone is coming in for Piper here. He is going out on loan, I guess. Yeah, I don't think he's good enough for the first team squad anyway this season. So I think he's gonna move out on a loan for regular starter, preferred positioning and preferred role. Not really asked, but regular starter. Let's take a chance on that. So we had a couple of players still in on trial. Oh yeah, Mark Giocci, this guy. I mean, yeah, he looks dribbling, first touch. He looks okay. I mean, determination, aggression, pretty fast, pretty good pressing forward. I'm not sure if he's exactly what we are looking for, but kind of is. But 7 concentration, 7 bravery. I don't know. He's not bad, but I mean, how much are we going to pay for him on loan? That's the question here. He's not exactly what... I mean, he could be a little bit better, but he's not bad at all. It's just... I don't know. 8 passing, tackling 2 to 5, marking 1 to 2. So I don't. Yeah. He's fitting the bill. He's definitely fitting the bill, but I don't know. It depends on the contract here. Let's see. They want 1900. It's just a no. I don't really want that. You want him to play it as an advanced forward. I don't really want that. Let's see. Yeah, let's just cancel that. No, it's not for me. What about the other guy that we have here? It's just, who is this? Tom Butler? Wow, what? Oh, yeah, Segunda Volante. I was looking for a Segunda Volante, of course. Not entirely what I was looking for. It's really hard to find a Segunda Volante down here in League One. I can tell you that much. But I am... I mean, he's not bad. It's just not entirely what we're looking for, is he? 23 years old. Nah. Not very tall either. Nah, not for me. What about some of the other guys here? Someone might be good enough of these guys. I'm just not... I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. Nope. Just a no. Release Shields. Probably not. Nope. Just release these guys. We might have to do something else because we right now, I don't find anything that is resembling a Segunda Volante at all. That is a role that is very hard to play. It's a very unique kind of role, and not a lot of players is actually fitting that bill. See, someone like Sandro Tonali here, he's that role. I think he's pretty much a Segunda Volante, or he could also play, box. He could play anything, but he's definitely that kind of thing you want as a Segunda Volante. So if we're going into comparison, and is there like somewhere we can like... I believe there is a place. I remember there was a place where you could say find someone like him, but it might not be there anymore. Oh, okay. You can only do it with your own players. Okay, that makes sense. So let's try and find some. Well, okay, it goes directly into the player search. Okay, that's interesting. So I said try and find someone like Hassani, but of course, what is going on here? Okay, so it put in these 4 things: stamina, passing, determination, and pace. Halfback. Yeah, that's not what we're looking for, but okay. Can we just take that out and make sure it's a transfer we can actually do? So there are a couple of players here. Okay. I mean, I'm not very often in here, but let's just take a look here if there is anyone we could potentially sign. Who's this guy? 22 years. He looks promising. This looks like a promising thing. I don't know if we can we get him in on trial or something? He's 0. What? Can we like just... Oh, I'm willing to take a risk here. Well, let's see what he wants. Squad player. Played in what role? Defensive midfielder? Absolutely not. Squad player. You know what? I'm willing to take a chance just because he's a youngster. What kind of contract does he want? 1.8k. Okay, that's quite a bit. What is he exactly? He's passing, tackling, and teamwork is pretty good. Anticipation is pretty good. Strength is really good, probably. You know what? Maybe we should get him in on a trial first, and then we can offer him something after that. Oh yeah, this guy. This is the guy I've been looking at so many times now, and he's on my short list, and he's definitely fitting the bill. But the question is, what can we get him for? Because he is 31 years old, and I don't really want to pay too much here. 100k. That's my maximum because I need someone like him, and he would fit the bill for this season. But let's see what they're gonna say. They're gonna say 275. Just not realistic. Oh, this guy is actually transfer listed. Randall. How good is he? Not very good. I don't think so, at least. Let's get him in on a trial and see how good he actually is. I mean, sometimes these, when you are playing with masking on, it can cheat you. They can be a lot better or a lot worse than you think they are. So what about Morley up here? How good is he? He looks very good. But again, we don't really know. But yeah, he looks really, really good. But he's not transfer listed. Let's see how much they want. They always want too much. I'm thinking 200k here. I think his wages is way too high, but they want like 500k, 600k, so that's not gonna happen. Harvey White. He looks very good as well. Oh, it's Harvey White. Jesus fucking Christ. He's the guy from Tottenham. Wow. I would pay good money for this guy. He could be a Segunda. I was just thinking he's probably more a deep line playmaker, but I guess a Segunda could also be something he is. But I don't think we're gonna get him. But I mean, I don't know how much would we pay for him. Oh, he's 28, of course. Now, yeah, he's not young anymore, of course. I don't know. Would definitely be a star player. 200k or something like that. I think that would be okay. We could probably get our money back for that, but yeah, they want 800k here. I don't know who it was actually. It's Petersborough, but yeah, that's not gonna happen. So maybe this guy is gonna be good enough. We don't know yet. Hughes, who's that? Don't know. And I don't think I'm gonna get to know him, and he's playing for Walsall, so that's probably not gonna happen anyway. So that's about it, what we could see. And we still have this EFL League 1 kind of thing in here. I would like to get the championship, but it's gonna cost too much. It's gonna cost us too much. I don't really want to do it. Oh, you know what? What about loan deals? I mean, I wouldn't mind having a loan deal in. Coop, okay. What about doubtful ones? Yeah, that's probably not good enough for me. He's not bad, but dribbling, first touch, finishing. Actually, can we like get them in on trial and just let us see them for a bit here? They might be good enough. We never know. We need them in on trial to see that. No, rejected. Randall rejected it. Okay, and Coop rejected, and Clark rejected. Well, okay, one of them. Oh, yeah, that's the guy that was actually... yeah, he's not... Okay, let's just see how good he is. But Segunda Volante is going to be tough to find anyone really good for that role, I guess, down here in League 1. We might need to do something else with that. It was just an idea, but I still like to do it if we can manage to find a couple of players, but it might be too hard. Yeah, I don't think he's going to be good enough, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, there we go. Wimbledon is coming in for Alfie Evans. That is good. Almost all of his wages is going to be paid. Love to see it. That means we're not paying for it, but we will get the profit when we are selling him. Oh, I forgot about the friendlies. That is stupid of me. I don't think we missed too many days here, but we're gonna make up for it here. We're gonna do some friendlies very soon. Multiple friendlies, please. Yeah, there we go. And I think I'm just gonna go for large reputation teams because, or whatever is gonna give me the most money, basically. Probably similar reputation teams like Bolton. It's gonna give me quite a lot, almost 15, 16k. I think that's pretty good. Bristol Rovers, well, like 20k or something like that. That's pretty good. Omari Jackson wants to end his contract deal with us. I'm not too sure about that, but whatever. I understand the desire to explore your opinion, your options. Yeah, you can do whatever you want, mate. You can end your deal with us. That's okay. Forest Green make more offer. Who's this guy? Ooh, hello. So fullback, central defender, maybe something like that. Oh. Can he play? Nope, he can't. Right away. Can he play Segunda? Segunda. No, we can't. He's not a Segunda Volante. Should we go in for this guy? I mean, another fullback? I mean, nah, I'm just going to let this one go. I think he's 22 anyway, so yeah. Okay, first match against Bolton. I think we got some work to do, but we did play against the friendlies always seems to be doing really well in the friendlies, so we can't really take too much away from it, and also it wasn't the best team out there, but look who did really well. The guy on trial for the Segunda role, so that might be something to talk about, right? So yeah, the tactic looked quite interesting, but there is also signs of trouble. But need more time to figure out what is going on. But the Segunda Volante roles, that seems promising, and also Edwards here getting a really good start to his Shadow Striker role. So so far so good. Two Void are also pretty good. Yeah. So far, so good. Oh, we got multiple offers for Gallagher on loan. Let's see. Proposed regular starter, 90%, 100%. I'm going to accept both of them. I don't know where they are in terms of league. Oldham and Bromley, that's the National Leagues. That's fine. Oh, also Hayes. Who's that? That is the winger. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Important player, 90%. Sure. Goodbye. And who's this? Dorking loan offer from Musa. Who's this guy? Oh, it's our 19-year-old winger from the youth academy. Yeah, he can go out on loan. 90%, 70% actually. Regular starter. I don't know. For Dorking, I'm not sure how much he's going to play for them, but sure, why not? Better than him sitting around in our youth academy, I guess. More is coming in for Gallagher. French player. That's going to be a no. Regular starter, preferred positioning, defender central. Sure. Go for that. Another pretty interesting result here against Bristol Rovers. A 2-0 in the friendlies. Yeah, again, the Segunda Volante seems to be doing quite well. Sarah, of course, doing quite well. And Tovidi, again, another game where he's doing quite well. Yeah, so far, so good. Again, I don't really see anything that I'm going to change just yet, except from set pieces, because I forgot about that. So we're definitely going to change the set pieces. But otherwise, it looks pretty good to me. But it has been in all friendlies that I have played throughout all the, seasons. It seems like we're always doing quite well in the friendlies because I don't know what exactly that is, but it's hard to tell from these friendlies how good this tactic is, but we are creating quite a few chances at least. So we can finally see this guy's kind of attributes or what he is all about. Now the question is he good enough to take in? I don't know, but He's definitely not a bad player. That much is clear. And the most important thing here to notice is that he is left-footed, which means if we were to take him in, he can play on the left-hand side as the Segunda Volante. And so far, he's been doing quite well in that role. And you know what? Even if he's not that good at that, he's still going to be an absolutely brilliant wide centre-back. So, you know what? His jumping reach is not that good, and he's not very tall, but I think he could do, if he's on, attack on that wide centre-back role or something like that, I think he could, I just don't know. He's like, is he good enough to be a starter? Probably not, but he's 22, and if we can get him on a cheap kind of contract, he could become something really good in a year's time if we give him enough time. So let's see what he wants. Squad player. I'll take that. Negotiate, what do you want? 1.5k. I was actually not thinking anything. I'll take him on a 3 years deal and I'll give him 1.2k. See, again here, I can give him quite a bit on signing on fee. I don't mind spending my money, but I do mind too much in wages. So 1.2, 40k, 3-year deal, 750 appearance fee. That's quite a lot. Get that. That one is going to go out. I'm okay with this. Okay, he's going to go back up to, let's go back to 1.33. I'm going to lock that in. Suggest terms. He's going to take it, 1.3k. I think it's a good deal, and we do have our first Segunda Volante in. He's not exactly the best Segunda Volante in the world, but he will definitely do the job. And that means we do have 3 Segunda Volantes for this season. Could do with another one, but we might, I don't know what we're going to do in that area, but so far so good. So far, so good, I would say, in terms of this transfer window. And also, I think this Segunda Volante is looking great. Inside the match engine, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, and I want to play with that for this season. It's just looking awesome. And the main reason I'm changing so much around from season to season is just to see different kinds of play styles and different kinds of ways. Some of the, not only the formations, but also how individual roles are playing in this new, 3D match engine with the new... I just want to see different stuff here in FM22 because it's definitely as much as I also hate the match engine, I also love it. It's like a love-hate relationship, right? So, if he's gonna come in, I think he's gonna be good for us. 22 years, we can definitely get the money back anyway that we're spending on his wages, so it's okay. But I feel like we probably still need. We don't really have that star quality in our. Tim Davies is currently our best signing or our best player in the team. It feels like we don't really have that quality in there. after the loan deals went away, it's like we are probably missing a bit of quality in our side. But the good thing is we have our own players, and if we play our own players and a lot of the youngsters, we can get a lot of money in the next couple of years. We might not go up to the championship next year or next year after that, but we will start developing a lot of youngsters, get a lot of money in, and then we can all of a sudden just keep pounding on that. And all of a sudden, we will have a good team that will go up at some point. It might even be this season. Who knows? It's just hard to tell. But I don't feel like we got the quality this season right now. And I don't really want to go out and spend. I don't really want the loan deals because I'll rather start develop my own team because we do have the money to do it. So I'll rather do that and keep developing these youngsters because there is quite a few youngsters in here that we could play throughout the season. Like all of these guys. I mean, that is quite a lot of youngsters that is going to be part of the first team squad that we will develop and maybe get a good amount of money for. Or they're just gonna be here for a long time, but they all got maybe a really high potential. So I think it's worth doing it that way instead of just getting more loan deals in. And loan deals are great; they are brilliant. And for the most part, I would say get as many loan deals as you can because that will bring you all the way up to the Premier League. I'm gonna go down the hard route here and develop players, sell them off while I'm also getting up to the next league. Hopefully I can do it. Otherwise, we do need the loan deals to do it. But we might have a loan deal or two in the end of this transfer window, especially if we can find a good Segunda Volante or just a defensive midfielder that can do that role. Then we might do a loan deal as well as a striker. I'm still kind of like, we probably need a really, really good striker this season, but it might not happen. So looking at the squad depth here, this is, there is a lot more players that could play in these roles, but this is what I'm right now kind of calling the first squad, I guess. So right now we only have one on that pressing forward role, and that is Tuvaide. And should we rename this guy? I think we should rename him. I'm not sure to what, because I have a hard name saying this name. Samson 2. No, Tuvaide. It's actually a good name, isn't it? Tuvaide. I don't know. We should just probably not rename it. Timmy Davis, Milne on the target forward roles. Then neither of them are target forwards, but they can do that role. I'm not exactly sure if we're going to change it to a poacher role because both of them are more like poachers. So maybe a poacher is going to be it for the future instead of the target forward role. Anyway, they're both really good in the air, pretty strengthy, pretty fast, all that. Edwards, McDonald, and Tuvaide can also play down here on the AMC shadow striker role. And I think I'm kind of okay with it, especially if we get one more striker in, then I'm pretty good with that. Down here, we got Chapman, Sayer, and Clark. A little bit weak, maybe, especially with Mark Clark. I'm not sure if his quality is going down really quickly. Oh, could he play? Wait, could he play Segunda? Oh, hello there, Max Clark. You can play Segunda as well. Oh, let's actually because he's left-footed, isn't he? Yes, he is. I think we're gonna put him in here. I think he's good enough to do that actually as a backup option. So that's interesting. So yeah, wingback might need one more here, just a backup or whatever. Maybe we even have one. James Clark. James Clark could go over here, but Morrison is out on loan, so most of the guys are out on loan that could play over here, but I don't know yet. We don't really have a lot of options over here, but maybe it's good enough with only Chapman and Sayer and Max Clark as the third option. It might be fine. So right now we got, I think on the left-hand side, I would rather use this guy. If we get this guy in, we're going to rename him Owen Succumber. I'm going to rename him if we get him in. I would likely play him as a first choice, and maybe, I don't know. All of them can play over here. All of them have reasonable left foot. On the right-hand side, I would probably prefer Haggery or Hassani. I think it's a pretty weak Segunda Volante area. We could use a really good one, but we don't have it. So we're going to work with what we have, and I want to play that role, so there we go. On the other hand side, on the wingback, we got James Clark. He's perfectly fine. Crowe and Yakubu, and we got no end of supplies of wingbacks that could come up and play here as, Uso, Jackson, Elgar, RT Evans, lots of them. But these are the three that I'm probably going to play the most next season. So yeah, there we go. Down in the central defense, we got plenty of central defenders. Like, we got massive amounts of central defenders. No end of those either. So this is basically who I want to play and where I want them to play. Hughes on the left-hand side. He's also going to play on the right-hand side because he can do both things. He's going to play quite a lot, probably. Henderson and Jailton also on the left-hand side because they are left-footed or reasonable left-footed. So actually, Henderson is left-footed, so that is why he's over there and why he is an youngster in our first team 11 or first squad. McNally and Barnett is probably my preferred choices in the mid or the mid of the central defense here. Especially McNally is going to play the most. I think he's probably the best player, one of the best players of the club. But Barnett, 19 years old, also will get his time out there. I'm sure about it. He is quite good, and he could at the end of the season he could be. I mean, this guy could be really, really great. On the other hand side, Crawford, Hughes, just like we mentioned, and Good, Cliffy, and Baxter, and like 10 other players down the list. In goal, Cooper and McKenna still. So what we are looking for is still maybe a start. I'm only looking for really quality signings now. On this, it's youngsters. Youngsters is also welcomed, but I don't want to sign squad members. I want to sign someone that is going to come in for 5k wages. No, probably not. But probably yes, actually, because they will probably not take anything less. I don't know if we can actually handle that in terms of our wage budget. Probably not. Probably 2 to 3k in wage budget is more likely. So it might not happen, and we might just get one more guy in, really good signing, and that's it. Maybe it's a striker, maybe it's a segunda, who knows? But we are not going to sign, 3 or 4 squad players. I don't want that many players because I want to use the youth academy players. So if we do get youth academy players, great. I mean, we can loan them out or use them in the squad. That's fine. But we'll see what happens at the end here because it's I think it's looking okay, but we don't have the same striker as last season, like I mentioned. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm gonna go to sleep now and come back to tomorrow because it's freaking late here. I mean, just to this point from where we started, it has taken me, I think, 10 hours. So yeah, these transfer windows always take me like 24 hours. Nah, probably not, but a long time. Let's just say that. Anyway, guys, it's looking great in here. I think our squad is coming together. I think the tactic is coming together, but I need to see more of the friendlies. Of course, we got quite a few to play still. But I mean, 2 wins against Bolton and Bristol Rovers. That's not a bad way to go, I guess. But yeah, we need to see more. Muhammad Usu is going out on loan too. Who is it? It is Dak and Red. I don't know. Are they 0% of his wages? Important player. I don't know. How much? 400. Yeah, I think they need to pay for him. Honestly, I don't think. I think he is worth paying for, isn't he? Yes, because I could even use him in my first team squad. So. Yeah, I'm going to reject that. Oh, no. Northampton is coming in for the guy that we are trying to sign as a segunda volante. That is not good. Because I already know right now there is not a whole lot of people out there that can do that. I think I'm going to up his contract a bit. Right now we're giving him That's a lot. 1.3k, that's a lot. But I'm going to up it to 1.5. I don't think he's exactly worth that. Oh. But I can't find too many players that can play Segunda Volante, so I think we're gonna do it. And let's just it's just 200 more in wages, but let's see. He's definitely gonna accept. What? Is he not gonna accept it? What is going on here? Why can I not click it? What is happening? Well, now it's worked. I have no idea. I just clicked. I don't know. I clicked something and now it works. Okay, whatever. Eastbourne Borough loan offer for Love. Regular starter, 90% of the wages. Sure. Yeah. Actually, is he a segunda? Like every time I see a midfielder. Oh, is he a segunda? Nope, he's probably not a segunda. Maybe. Yeah, but he's not good enough. Let's just accept it and let him go out on loan. So I'm looking at this guy and I'm thinking, yeah, he's probably rather good, right? Yeah. Now the question, if you're gonna pay a lot of money for him, probably likely 100k, 200k even. The question is, he's probably more a ball-winning midfielder. That's my thinking. I don't know. Should we go in for someone like this? I mean, he's only 24. I probably need to scout him a bit more to see it. Also got the Adam Randall here. Again, someone that I'm not sure is good enough. He's 29. I think he's going to be good enough. Many of his numbers are white, but don't mistake that, because the range is high enough to maybe he could be good enough. They do have crossing and dribbling. Finishing is a bit low, but whatever. First touch. This guy could be 6 to 12 in long shots. That's, I mean, if it's like 8 or 9, that's also decent for this level. And he got a strong left foot and a strong right foot. So a very strong right foot, of course. Yeah, and he only costs 40k, 975 pounds. This could be the guy that we are looking for. Like, the thing is, I can't find anyone that is, star quality. I can't. They are just not out there. Ooh, now this is also a guy that looks really, really good. 160k. See, I think this guy could be very, very good. He's probably more central defender, but I think he could definitely be a segunda as well here. I think we could go in for this guy. Yeah, let's see if we could get him for 160. That's asking price is low. Yeah, they're saying that, but we won't get our money back for him because he is 29. So he's probably, a little bit higher quality than the rest of the last we have looked at. And I do not mind a Segunda Volante. Also is quite good in the air and also got some good heading. And he do have 11 heading. But you see, the natural fitness and stamina, that is very important for the Segunda. Work rate as well, along with, of course, all the technical abilities, which he do seem to have. So they're saying 160 because he's transfer listed. I think we can get him for a bit cheaper here. If we can get him for like 100k, that would be pretty good. But they're probably gonna up it. They're probably gonna go up. Oh, there we go, 165. But we get it in installments. Yeah, I don't mind paying quite a good fee for this guy. Let's try 120 or something like that. They're gonna go right up back to 160. Let's try a bit less here again. Let's try 130 maybe. They're gonna go right back up to 160. What? I just negotiated down to 160. Now they're going back up to 165. That makes absolutely no sense. That's just stupid to me. That's just AI that's just... I should actually break these. Okay, cancel it, because I don't understand these. Why are they? They started to negotiate really well. Okay, and then they went up to 160, and then we went down again, and then they went up to 165. Like, what the fuck? What is that? That makes no sense. I'm not gonna pay 165 for him. Nah, that's not gonna happen. There we go. We have outdone Dagon Red. A 3-0 victory. Pretty good. Again, creating lots of chances. I mean, you're playing a national league team, but whatever. Still, we look pretty good with this new. But look at those Volante guys. I mean, that is crazy, isn't it? There is something about this. That definitely is. It looks great so far. 2 goals for Owen Secompra away. I want that guy. I just want that guy. Musa is going out on loan for Dorking. That is pretty good to me. Only 70% of his wages is paid, but 112 in monthly fees. Yeah, it's not really. He's not a big player. Yeah, he's actually not really good. But yeah, let him go out on loan. Maybe he can develop a little bit. Who knows? Oh yeah, look at all our guys going out on loan. I love to see it because our academy is okay, but I still feel like it is. But unless you got like Tottenham's training facilities for the youth, they are not going to develop as good in your own grounds as they are out playing in first team squads. So yeah, get out there, do me a favor. Also, the wages, cutting off a little bit of the, or just getting rid of some of the wages so we can have even more players in here where we are just loaning out even. We're not Tottenham, we're Chelsea. We're basically Chelsea 10 years ago. We're just having so many youth. Do Chelsea still have that? Like, hundreds of youth academy players that they are just loaning out to everywhere. I think they actually do, don't they? Gareth Hayes is moving out on loan. Love to see it. 90% of his wages is paid for. Love to see it. Alfie Evans, he is one of the big names. 875 wages has been paid for. And he's going to Wimbledon. Wow, well done, mate. Well done. Yeah, I think he's going to be good down there. accepted. So pretty much all of our youth players is going out on loans. It's actually quite nice. Brian Gallagher is 2 going out on loan, 90% of his wages. So as you can see, yes, we're paying a very, very small percentage of their wages, but it's our players, and when they come back, we can sell them off in a year or 2 years' time, depending on how long their contract is. And even if we don't really sell all of them, even if it's only 1 out of 10 that we're gonna sell, it's still gonna be a profit. That's the sweet deal about it. So I like doing it like this because I will definitely. I'm not doing it every single time I'm having a save. But a long-term one like this, where we are coming from the lower leagues of the English leagues, especially the English leagues, because there are so many, or in if you have a custom-made league, like if you're going for French 15 league systems or something like that, custom-made, yeah, sure, I like to do it that way because it's also or if you're making and that's really good this year because there is that dynamic youth system now. So if you're doing a build a nation kind of save, then it's also really good to do it this way, and then loan out to all of your opponents in the leagues in your nation. That is a way to build the league because the standard of the league will go up quite significantly. But you shouldn't take players from them, of course. But in this save, we don't care about the rest of the guys. And we're not even scouting outside of England right now. We are only scouting inside of England. Actually, inside the UK, but whatever. Oh, Blackburn offers a job. Nope, decline. Michael Baxter. So someone is coming in for him. Regular starter, 80%. Yeah, I'm okay with that. He's not really on high wages anyway, so I can allow 20% of his wages to be paid by us. That's okay. There we go. Another friendly is over, and we're playing non-league teams here. I decided to go for some non-leagues in the friendlies this time around, but so far so good. I can't really. It's hard to tell if there is anything to change. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with what I'm seeing, but I have been. That's what I've seen so far in the friendlies every single year. So there might be something to change when we actually get into the league, but it's hard to tell. What I can tell is that the Segunda Volantes is pretty good in there. It's quite interesting to see them play actually, and the wingbacks are getting a lot out of those Segunda Volantes. They help each other. This line here, they are helping each other quite a lot. The back line is all about defending, and the front three is all about shooting. So it's like there is a, what would I call it? Ideology about it. There is definitely something. When you see it inside the game, when you're playing on comprehensive, you definitely see that there is a very specific way they're playing right now. It's very structured. It's not a fluid tactic. It's very structured, kind of. But one thing I am tempted to do is move this guy down to a pressing forward, actually, instead of a target forward. I think the pressing forward is going to help us out a little bit more, and he's going to sit a little bit further forward than the target forward will. I think the target forward is getting too far down, where he's like competing for spaces with a volante. And I don't really like that. I think a pressing forward might be the better thing here to do. So I think I'm going to try that. 2 pressing forwards. Do we have 2 pressing forwards? I don't know. These guys are probably more poacher types than pressing forwards. Let's see. No, he can do a pressing forward job. Milne can definitely do. And he's not now. See, that's the thing. We're still missing out on some really good strikers. We don't really have, a really, really good striker. We got, what is his name here? Timmy Davis, and he can, again, he's not a pressing forward, he's like a poacher. Maybe we should play with a poacher in there, but a poacher would be more interesting. I think we can do it. I think we can but the poacher won't help out with the pressing and all that. But if we just have 1 pressing forward, the question is which side is going to be the best one to do as a poacher here. I don't even know. You know what? No, I'm going to stick it to the pressing forwards for now. I think I want to see how that actually changed the heat map and the also the key passes and stuff like that. I think that's going to be better, but I don't really have anything in here that I want to change as of now. But I think if we're going to go for this tactic this season, which we likely are, I think we do need quite a big squad, because the intensity is going to kill the guys. So if we have 2 games in a week, we definitely need to pretty much fully rotate, because it's going to hurt them. It's definitely going to hurt them. Why do I get these match reports? Well, they cover Tottenham. He's on 10,000 wages. A fullback. Jesus Christ, he's good. But, I would never pay 15k for someone in wages here, down here in League One. That's just insane. But he's really, really good. I would definitely buy him if his wages was like 3k or something. Sure, then maybe we would get him in. But the thing is, we don't really need a fullback either. So if he was a Segunda Volante, I would take him in. Oh, what is agent offer? Another wingback on the other side here. Now, that is an area where we could get someone. 200k in transfer value. 4,000 maximum wages, maybe. Let's take a look at this guy. Oh my, he's really good. He is asking price very low. Yeah, I think we could make a big turnover on this guy. This guy could be upper championship, lower Premier League level. I think he's that kind of. You know what? I'm gonna make an offer here because I could definitely use an extra wingback over there. Actually, I need to check that out. I need to check that out before I make the offer. Because I think we can do an extra... Oh, we do have Chapman now, Sayer and Clark. See, we could have someone instead of Clark and use Clark in here as... I'm definitely not against getting someone who's even better than Chapman. Because we do need a really big squad. And we do need a lot of wingbacks. Because they are going to get hurt. They are going to run up and down this pitch all the time on high intensity. So, that could be good. It could be a really high-profile signing here. I'm going to go a bit down here, just to 100k and see what they say. Well, 3.9 million. Never mind then. I thought he was transfer listed. He's not transfer listed. Transfer value 200k. Why are they saying that? It's like, why are they saying that if it's not real? What about a loan deal? Nah, I don't know. It's an inverted wingback on... Oh, he's right-footed? He's right-footed. Oh, he's an inverted wingback. I mean, if we're playing with inverted wingbacks, that would be interesting. But no. If I could find someone of that quality as a striker or Segunda, I would take it on. 30,500 wages. I would spend it. But we don't need this guy. Yes, we got him. We need to rename him, that's for sure. But we got him. He is, of course, going to be paid quite a lot here. Actually, can we see all his numbers now? Yeah. I don't know if he's one. Yeah, he's probably... 1.5. It's quite a lot, but I don't find anyone that is better. And he is left-footed as well. So bring him in. He's going to be there. And he's probably going to be a rotation option. And we're paying probably a little bit too much for him. And but I think he's okay. We're going to, go in and say Segunda Volante here on attack. Focus. I don't know what we should focus on him. Probably, I don't know, finishing. We should probably just tell him not to shoot, basically. Heading, I don't know. He doesn't really have any holes in his technique, probably. Technique and, I don't know, first touch is not really. Technique, pass. I don't know. Off the ball is pretty low. Flair is pretty low. I don't know. It's like there is not really a significant, really big hole in something specific. Shooting, passing. But no, crossing, ball, maybe first touch, dribbling, and technique. Sure, why not? Let's go for that. My assistant manager might tell me, nah, that's not a weakness. So, I feel like it's probably a good signing. Overall, it's probably a good signing, and we could definitely sell him off for more than we paid for him. That's sure, because it's a free one. So, I think he's going to be good, but we can't really know for sure. But, done deal. Ow! That's the first time I'm seeing a loan list notification from outside of England here. So, Anasto Neto, we don't know anything about him. We probably can't. Where is he? What is that? Is that Portuguese? Yeah, it's Portuguese. Okay. Oh, he's in Leeds. But he's loaned out to someone in Portugal. Okay, that's why. I was so confused here because I don't understand what's going on. Why would anyone outside of England try to loan us someone? Or an agent know about us at all. He's, I don't know. I'm gonna scout him probably. Oh, that's gonna cost us 1.8k. Nah, probably not then. Probably not. There we go. Another friendly done against Canvey, Iceland. I don't know where are they from. I mean, I know where they're from, but what league are they in? They are in Isthmian. Okay, they're completely out of the leagues. So a red card for Owen. Yeah, that was ridiculous. But anyway, we still win at 5-0, so it's... but we should. Against the non-league, even with 10 man, we should definitely beat them. But we're taking our chances. Timmy Davis with 2 goals, so it looks pretty good. Hackney, again, the Segunda Volantes looks incredible. They look... I'm quite surprised how good they actually look. They are just destroying teams. But the question is, are they going to do it to someone that is equal strength as us. I don't know. We do have a couple of friendlies against someone who is probably equal in terms of strength, but we don't know what kind of team they're going to put out there, so we don't really know before we're getting to the league. So I was just taking a look at this guy, and he looks quite interesting to me. I think he could be our Segunda Volante, extra Segunda Volante that we can bring in on the right-hand side. I mean, he also got a fairly strong left foot. Is he a star quality signing? Probably not, but he is definitely good enough for this level. And we can probably get him quite cheap, like under 100k from Portsmouth. I'm not sure yet, but we will check that out. I think we can get him for that, below that price tag. And he got all the numbers that you're, at least I'm looking for. And he can even finish and have the long shots too, you know, really make a threat. So that, I think this is quite an interesting one. Let's go in and see what we can get him for, because he's also really tall, which I'm also looking for. Got the jumping reach as well, and this could be potentially a really good signing. Contract offer. Let's see, 8,000. What? He's not transfer listed, so we are gonna make. Yeah, they're definitely not gonna go for this. Let's just suggest that and see what they say. Okay, 175. It's a bit more than what I was looking for, but I think I'm okay with paying money for this guy. He's 26. We can get our money back if we need to. I don't really want to make actually installments. That's okay to me after league. If that's also good. I'm gonna go down in fee here and go up in installments instead. I'm gonna go down to probably 130 or something like that. But I'm gonna go really low in this one and then go up in this one. 230. See what they say. They're gonna accept it. 130k. I don't know how much I can get back on that. It depends on how good he does. But I think this is a signing that could bring us in 500,000 down the line. And I think he's definitely good enough for this level. It's actually someone that he actually was removed from my shortlist. And I thought, wow, okay. And I was just looking at him. But yeah, he's a central midfielder. But I can see him play as a Segunda Volante easily. So yeah, he got the numbers for it at least. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and see what he wants in contract. He's extremely interested. I think no, he's just very interested. Ooh, yeah. See that expectations is right in my that's my thinking. Right, I was thinking 1.5. If we could get him even cheaper, sure. Important player. Yeah, I guess that's okay. Now this one is going out. I cannot give him central midfielder roles. That is not gonna happen. Okay, suggest terms. Estimated cost 24k. What? We're paying 130k here. that's premium money. Finalized promise. Negotiate contract. 1.7. Okay, I want you for 3 years, mate. I want to take that out. I want to go down to 1.2k. I'm giving you. I don't know what I'm gonna give you like a really good assist bonus. I'm gonna give you a couple of. Actually, could we get an optional contract extension? Could we also get... I'll give you... nah, I'm not giving you any of that. I'm going to give you goal bonus because you do have a potential of making quite a few goals. 1.2 goal bonus. That's a lot. Maybe 1k. Team of the year bonus. Sure, why not? Because I think he's in that category that could get that. Winning the EFL. Actually, we're going to make him get all of these things because we are probably not going to win them anyway. Skybet League 1. Winning the EFL. Sure. Let's see what he says to that. He's going to go back up to 1.2. I'm going to go down to 1.3. Make it a 3-year contract. Lock it in. Actually go to 1.3 and give him something else. Like a good money. Like a good bag of money here. 40k, 20k. Let's give him, I don't know, 25 or something like that. 25.5. He's going up to 1.8 because we went up to 3-year contract. What about 1.5, mate? That's my, that's kind of what I was... no. 1.7. He went way higher than I thought he would here. 1.6 and a good bag of money here, like 40k. Oh no! I wanted this guy, but okay, he is expensive. Well, this could have been a good deal for us, but nope, it's not gonna happen. I don't think we'll find anyone better than that. Luke Love is going out on loan. Yeah, there we go. Accepted. Axter is also going out on loan. There we go. Yeah, all of them, all the youngsters. Straight out on loan. It's great. How many do we have out on loan right now? I don't know. A lot. It's actually not that many. I thought it was a lot more actually. But yeah, they're gonna be out there and hopefully gonna develop quite a bit. We do have quite loan suggestions here. As you can see, we still got plenty that could go out on loan. Actually, Davenport, I'm not sure if he's loan listed. He is. Good. Sahin, Art, yeah, a lot of the... Yeah, we got plenty more that could go out on loan. It does look like Gavin Artie is also going out on loan. That is good for him. Graham Crawford from Celtic. Oh, he looks... I don't know. Is he any good? He's a midfield? Is he a defensive midfield? No. He's just a midfielder. Interesting. Ball-winning midfielder with 17 jumping reach. That's an interesting one. But he is 24. 196 centimeters tall. Wow, he's a big lad. 91 kilograms. Holy moly, he's a big lad. Yaldini is also going out on loan. He is another of our youngsters. 80% of his wages is paid for. Good. We have beaten East Thorrock in the friendlies. I played quite a few trial members in this one. We do have a few trial members in right now. So it's like, whatever. But... we definitely did see a couple of good things from a couple of players. Like this guy, he looks promising, but we'll take out 42 shots. That's insane. 5.80. I think that's the highest I've ever seen, to be honest, in the XG. 64%. That's pretty insane. But yeah, we will take a look at them when, in a couple of days' time, when we can see all the numbers and stuff. So yeah. Oh, Paul Vale is coming in for Davenport. I think that could be a really good loan deal for him. Important player, 70%. You know what? With 300 monthly fee, I'm okay with that. And I think he definitely needs to go out on loan. I don't think we're gonna need him this season. So let's let him go out on loan again. Okay, so like I said, we have some trial members, and I think that could be something in here. Many of them are quite old, but that could be something good in here. I think we're just going to go through them. Let's take a look at Ball here. Well, we can't see all the numbers, but we can definitely see enough. It's no fairly professional. He looks like a central defender, but that's the thing. He can go up here and play a volante, I think. 34. That's my worry right now. I don't know how much he wants in wages, but he's definitely good enough. But it's like, do we want a 34-year-old? Probably not, but we'll see. Well, this guy, he also looks quite decent, but his physicals are going down probably. He got the natural fitness, 32 years old, ball-winning midfielder. I'm not too keen on this guy. He got a pretty low dribbling and finishing, and yeah, he got a couple of things where I'm thinking, okay, we can probably get a better one. What is this guy? Leonardo Candileone, Italian. Wow, 32. Oh, he's not bad. A pressing forward, heading, jumping. He's a pressing forward that is quite good. Yeah, I wouldn't mind this guy. I think he's quite good, actually. Also still got some pace to him, so or rapid abilities. But 186. He played in Turkey, in Italy. Can we get this guy in? I'm not sure if we can even get this guy, because what about the work permits? Star player, okay. I just want to see if we can even get this guy. I'm going to remove... Actually, it's pressing forward. Just remove it. See, I think there is a work permit problem here. Yeah, there is. Okay, never mind then. He also wants way too much in wages. So never mind about that guy. Who's this guy? 24-year-old pressing forward. His finishing is piss poor. But very good physicals, of course. Very good passing ability, technique. He's also... Where is he from? Yeah, okay, he played in Burnley, so maybe we can get that guy. I don't know. He's not a goal scorer, so I don't know if we really want that guy. I don't think so. No. Jimenez. He's Croatian or something like that? Or where is he from? What is this country? What is this? Wait, what? What is this? Paraguay. Oh, Paraguay. Okay. I couldn't really tell from... I didn't... that flag was just really odd to me for some reason. But yeah, Paraguay. Okay. 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 He's quite good, but he's not really... But, I mean, he's a false 9 kind of type, finishing 7, but really good composure. Interesting player, probably more a shadow striker, if anything. Okay. Yeah, he's definitely above our level in terms of quality. Decent Premier League player, yeah, probably. Very good quality here. I mean, this would be a star signing for sure. But I mean, we would probably, we need to change how we're playing, because this guy is, I don't know. Let's just see if we can even get him. Wait, hold on. Actually, what did he play? Because there's probably a problem with. I don't know if he played in. Oh, he played in West Ham. Okay, he played 3 Premier League games, 7. Okay, I mean, he didn't play well, but still. Let's just approach him and see. Oh, they want will become a regular starter when Timmy leaves the club. But yeah, sure, that's okay. I don't mind that. Squad player. He probably estimated wage 2 to 3k. That's actually not too bad. That's not too bad. But I think we should get this guy. He's not the striker that I was looking for, but he's high quality. So definitely we could get the money back. No question asked. And he's not really that high in wages either. Just remove that. I want a 4-year contract here. I'm going to go down to 1.4k. I'm going to give him a bit more in goal bonus because he doesn't seem to be a goal-scoring kind of striker. So just give him a good amount there. 1.7. He's going to go down to... I want a 4-year contract, mate. 1.5k. What about that? He's got 1.5k for this guy. I mean, yeah, he's not the striker that I was looking for, but he's definitely a player that got some real high quality to him. And what about getting a Paraguay player? that's also sweet. There we go. Exit talks. He's probably a national league. He's probably playing for the national team, I would think. I think he's probably that quality, but that could be an interesting signing for us. But we would probably play with a false 9 instead of 2 pressing forwards. The thing is, I don't know about that. That would be maybe we can make him into a shadow striker or something like that. I don't know. What about the last guy here? Let's check him out. Oh, okay. So a 21-year-old defensive midfielder. Finishing, dribbling is really poor. Heading, I don't know. I mean, he's young, so that's exciting. But other than that, I don't really see a whole lot here. I mean, he's a very good ball-winning midfielder, but do we need a ball-winning midfielder? Probably not. So I'm not too sure about this. He looks decent, but I don't think he's for the first team squad. But let's see if we can get him for cheap. That's the question. He's not transfer listed, he's not loan listed, so probably not. Let's just check it out. 70. Okay, it's not bad. 135k. Yeah, I don't know. Again, if I can get him pretty cheap, like under 100k, I don't. That's a bit annoying. Percent of next sale. That's really 80k. What about that? They're gonna say yes to 80k. He's not the player that I wanted, but I don't know. He's okay. I think I'm probably gonna loan him out, but he's also from West Ham, it seems. Is he also a West Ham player? Connor Bothrill. Oh yeah, he is. West Ham player as well. Huh, there we go. 2 West Ham players maybe joining us. That's an interesting one. Did I actually go through with it? I don't think so. Make an offer? No, I didn't. Make the offer, please. Yes. 80k. I don't know. Maybe I'm canceling that, but there was definitely some interesting guys in here. And we're going for the 2 youngest ones. I think Jimenez is going to be a pretty good signing. I think that could be a really good signing. He's light-headed. What? Yeah, he's light-hearted. Not headed. Hearted. Right. His determination is a bit of a worry to me. But other than that, he's an interesting guy. That's for sure. And he could be really high potential. Well, he didn't want to talk to us, Bothrill, so I guess we're walking away from that one. Oh, offers made for Jimenez. You know what? I'm gonna change my contract here because I think he's worth more than what we're giving him. So I'm gonna change the contract offer to like 2k. I think 2k could be okay. I'm also giving him like 40k in signing on fee. I am also gonna give him a couple of clauses because I want this guy. I think he could be someone that we could get a lot of money out of. So in the future, so let's give him assist bonus, team of the year bonus. Actually, just a lot of bonuses. I don't really care about all these stuff. This is not what is gonna ruin me at all. What is ruining me if I'm not getting the best players that I could get? That is what is gonna ruin me. So I'm gonna give him a lot of bonuses here, and he's of course gonna accept it. But the question is someone else offering him even a better contract? That could be. We don't know who is coming in for him. It's Stockport actually, at Carlisle. They could give him a better contract, and that's a missed opportunity, I guess, because I think this guy could be something we could get millions for. I think he could be worth millions in a couple of years' time. So that is why I'm going in and giving them this high contract, because he could be worth millions. And in worst case scenario, we haven't really paid anything for him. Or did we? I don't know. How much did we pay for that guy, actually? How much did we... No, it's 0. Wait, is it? Yeah, 0 cost. So giving him 2k. No worries. Even if he's not going to play that well for us, we can still sell him off for a big profit. Davenport, he is out on loan. Good. Ooh, now that's the first bad result I have seen in the friendlies. It's against Cambridge. They are in League 2, so kind of worrying. But the thing is, we do get the XG and the shots and all that on target. So I don't know how much I should read into this. because I didn't really see anything. I played this on key highlights, so I'm not even sure what I was seeing. So yeah, it's like, you know, but a little bit worrying that we can't really win against the League 2 side here, because yeah, we got a couple of other games coming up that is a little bit also higher quality than Cambridge even, so we need to check that out. Maybe there is something we need to change here. I mean, I did play some of the all the guys that was in on loan, trials. So again, I can't. It's hard to tell how. I mean, our guys did quite well, except from Barnett. 6.9 is okay. So it's like we're playing. It looks like we're playing okay. We just didn't score in this goal or score the goals in this game here. So yeah. So let's take a quick look in here in the squad depth again. Yeah, if we get Jimenez in, we might be okay up front. But it's like we're still. Yeah, maybe one more striker. It's like, but hopefully we're gonna get Jimenez. That would be a lovely signing. I'm sure about it. AMC, I'm pretty happy with that. It was McDonald, even Jimenez, if he's coming in. Tuvide could also go down there. But that's what I'm saying. Many of these guys, they're covering more than one area, so we might need one more body in there, even after Jimenez is coming in. Chapman, Sayer, and Clark could also upgrade on the wingback area. At least one more body. Defensive midfielders, I mean, we could get one more guy in, but it's like wages and all that. James Clark, Crowley, and Yakubu, I'm pretty happy with that. Hughes, Jailton, Henderson, I'm okay with that. The central defense is pretty much done and dusted. I think I'm happy with that situation down here. Also the goalkeeper area. So there is a couple of areas where we could improve, but it's all about, can we get that star signing? It's all about the star signings. Anything else, don't really care. I mean, yes, it would be nice to get that star signing, but it might not happen, and we might just need to go with what we have or use some youth academy players. All players going out on loan here. It is Kieran Hooper or Hopper or whatever. 100% of his wages, regular starter. Yeah, sure, make him go. So I poked around in Luton to see if there was any good signings to be made, and this guy Abbas Ibrahim, I remember that I have him fully scouted, and he's a really good player, Swedish player, and yeah, 6,750. Are you insane? Optional future fee of 6 million. This is a bit too much for me. Like maybe 50%, maybe 50% would go, and just to sweeten the deal, I'm gonna go up in this. Oh, they're gonna go right up to 6,000. That's too much, man. I can't pay someone that much. He's good. I know he's really, really good, but I don't think he's worth that much, especially with his low finishing. So I'm just gonna reject it, unfortunately. Gavin Arty is going out on loan. Good to see. And the other offer that I made is rejected. Okay, fair enough. That's for a fullback or kind of. I was hoping a Segundo Volante. I don't remember if I've seen him before, but I think he's quite good. But maybe we can give them a bit, maybe a future fee of like a lot more. See, I don't care about this because I'm not gonna take this optional future fee anyway. And I can pay him 70% of his wages here. 2,000. That should be good enough. Suggest 3,000. I don't know. I think we can do that. Actually. He's not bad. He's not a bad player. Let's check him out a little bit more in depth here. So he played in League 1 for Cardiff. That's interesting because Cardiff, they were a really good team. 26 apps, 6.95. See, he's been playing quite well in the national leagues as well. But yeah, I think he might be worth that. I think he could be a starter for us. I think he could definitely be a starter. Look at that. 9 goals, 10 assists in National League. I mean, he's not going to do that for us in League 1, but he can do something similar if we're playing him as a... I think he could be really... You know what? I'm going to take him. This is going to be a really good signing, I think. I think this guy is really good. There's a couple of holes here. 3 to 7 technique. Let's see. Long shots 5 to 9. Dribbling 3 to 7. Don't know his finishing, but again, the Segundo Volantes, we don't really... But he should be having at least high numbers of long shots because we saw he's definitely capable of scoring goals. Pretty tall. What is his history with injuries? No majors. Okay, I think I'm okay with taking a chance on this guy. I think he's good enough to be our probably best Segundo Volante. So yeah, I'm gonna take a chance here and say 2,900 wages going down the drain. But we can play him however we like. Regular starter. This is a good. I think yeah, it is a lot of wages. But we do have the wages we can spend right now. So I'm gonna suggest that for them. And we don't know if he's going to take that deal. Rejected? What? Wait, what? No, it's accepted. I don't know why it said rejected. Probably that's the one before that. But I'm not sure if he's going to come to... I mean, this is a... Ooh, look at that. Nah. I don't know if he's going to accept this. The guy himself, you know what? He's going down, one league to play down here. And he's probably part of the first team setup in Luton. So we'll see. We'll see. I almost forgot, but I think we should rename Secompre Way, because that's going to be annoying to me, that name. Set nickname. So right now he's called Owen Secompre. I kind of like the name Secompre, but it's not Secompre because there's not an R. Oh, yeah, there is. Secombe. Secombe? I think I'm going to call him Combe. Just Combe. There we go. That's going to be his new name. Owen Combe. So we managed to win against Fleetwood, and Fleetwood is probably around the same level as us. They are in our league and, mid-team, kind of mid-table team, and we did quite well. I think 17 shots, 9 on target, 1.36 XG, 55% possession, keeping them away from too many chances. It does look like we do have a decent tactic here on our hand. And a lot of the youngsters was playing this one, like even Crawford is only 24. Henderson is 19 or 18. Jailton as well. Kuber's there. Comber playing this one. Hassani in there. Crowe. Tovide is playing the shadow striker. The two up front didn't really do too well, but I think Jimenez should probably be played as something else than a pressing forward, but he played as a pressing forward for this one. But overall, seems like we got an okay tactic, but it is still the friendly, so it is hard to tell. It's like we don't know what kind of players they're playing. I don't know their players, so you know. Another youngster is going out on loan. It is Ethan Avicii, not one of the best players in the world, but 90% is paid for him. So sure, regular starter, go out on loan, do something for me. Or, pay the wages for me. That's basically it. Right, so I have made an offer for a player that is, he's 20 years old. He is a striker. He's called Brown, but it's not that Brown. So I've had him on my shortlist before, and you know what? With 20 years old, he can be that backup player for us in the striker area. That's what I said. Either we're gonna find a star signing, or we're gonna find a youngster. This is a youngster, of course. Where is he from? Is that? Oh, that's Wimbledon, right? So he's gonna be quite cheap in terms of how much we're gonna pay for him. I believe I was giving 49k. That's not too much. We can definitely get our money back on that. Because he's only 20. So let's start the negotiations and see what he wants. Squad player, but there is a lot of teams coming in for him, so we probably need to give him a bit more than what we would like to. That's cheap. Okay, I'm gonna go for a 3-year deal. Okay, he got the... Okay, that's okay for me. That's okay for me. I'm actually gonna go a bit higher than that. I'm gonna go 650. Let's go up to 1,000 actually. Let's go up to 1,000 here. And give him 800 after 20 and 1,000 after 25. I'm okay with 1,000 wages here. That's pretty good to me. I'm okay with that. I think he's that quality, so let's suggest that and see what he says. He's gonna say yes, of course. The question is someone else gonna give him a better contract? Well, time will tell. Oh, Joseph Walls. Well, I mean, he's a pretty good pressing forward, but I mean, he's interested in a loan deal again. I don't know. I mean, he wasn't bad. He just wasn't that great either, but. I mean, he's definitely the poison that I know, but 7.01, I don't know, mate. I don't know. Wouldn't be a terrible signing, that's for sure, but let's see. What exactly, 2,400. See, they want him to be played in a preferred role and stuff like that. It's I don't know. I think it's a bit high in wages, to be honest. I'd rather have my own players. Let's go down to 70% and see. They're going to go up to can be recalled. You know what? Yeah, he's not a star signing, so no, just no. Well, look who is coming in. Francisco Jimenez. I do like that. Accept it. I'm 100% sure he's going to be good for us. I mean, I don't know if he's going to be good for us, but in terms of money-wise, he's going to be good for us. Oh yeah, done and dusted, and that's one extra striker or shadow striker. I'm not sure. I think he's probably better as a shadow striker. It puts the concentration is a bit low, but otherwise, yeah, he does look really good. I'm definitely he's like an odd one, but you know he's good. You can see the numbers. He's good, but he is a very odd kind of player. Pressing forward, Oh, he's not bad at it, but he's not good at it either. I still feel like probably Shadow Striker. I feel like it's probably more his role because we do want to play with pressing forwards, and this guy's not a pressing forward, that's for sure. Yeah, I think we're gonna train him in the, and I don't know about the concentration. Maybe it will go up, maybe not. But I think he's still gonna be good in that kind of role, and I think this guy could have the potential of Premier League level. So that's gonna be interesting. I think I wanna maybe focus his finishing, long shots, and technique. I think that could be better. His technique is quite good, so that's not a problem. But the finishing could. I mean, he got composure 15 and technique 15. He's gonna score goals. He's gonna, even with the finishing quite low and the long shot quite low, the composure and technique is gonna make sure that he's gonna score goals. So with that in, we got definitely enough Shadow Strikers here. I think that's the deal. But I'm still like a little bit worried about our attacking area. One more striker on the left-hand side here. That would sweeten the deal a little bit, I think. A left-footed striker, or actually just a good striker. That would be pretty good. And I'm also the wingback area. I'm a little bit worried because Max Clark, he's done for. He's 34. He's an oldie. I don't think he's on the level that we're looking for. He can probably play a couple of games, but yeah, it's not that great, is it? And we do have room for a couple more signings in terms of the wage budget, so I'm not worried about that. And we won the big squad anyway, so well, shortlist please. Right, so this was of course the big test in the friendlies against Luton, our senior affiliate, and you know what? We did quite well. We controlled the possession, had a pretty good XG against them. 10 shots, 6 on target, 3 goals from that. Milne getting 2 goals and Edwards getting a goal as a shadow striker. And I tried to play Jimenez as a false 9. I don't think that's going to be his role. Let me just tell you that. But yeah, pretty good game in all. You know, when we're playing against the League One squad, we can't really, I mean, any wins, any results is pretty good. Sorry, not a League One, a championship squad, of course. Luton is a championship squad. So I think we did quite well here. Honestly, that's about that. This is about as telling to me that this is the tactic to go in with, as anything could be. So yeah, there we go. That's pretty sweet and really nice to see that Milne here is getting a couple of goals. He do have the 14 finishing. I think he could be a really good player, this guy. 17 years old. I think he could have the level that is insane. I mean, he could have. All right, so we have played the last friendly here against Cheltenham, and they are in League 2, so we should probably have done a little bit better in terms of not letting too many. But we are playing on attacking, so I'm not surprised to see shots for them as well. But I played Jimenez on the pressing forward role as a support. And yeah, if that's going to be the only personalized role we have, so be it, I guess. He seems to be doing a lot better in a support role than an attacking role because he doesn't have the shooting. Instead, Milne is going to do the shooting for us because he is just Rory Milne. Oh my God, he's just disgusting. he just keeps doing it, man. So hopefully he's going to do it in the league as well. At least that is what I'm hoping. Also, we haven't seen Timmy Davis up here right now because I think he's out with a small injury. But overall, pretty good game, and I think we're ready for the league. Hopefully this... yeah, I think we could still get another defensive midfielder, just one more body. And I'm saying one more body. I'm still star signing or nothing. Same with the wingback area. We could also do with one more over there. But it's not something we really, really need. It's just something if we find the right person, the right, signing, then we're going to go in for them. Otherwise, I think we are kind of okay. So I haven't actually shown you the pass map here. This is a very typical pass map for our current setup. So it's like they are all pretty much online with each other, and that looks very strange, but it works for some reason because they are just. I mean, the passes is kind of working, but the segundo volantes is getting really far up. But that's because they are running quite a lot. They're running into those areas quite a lot. The pressing forwards is of course a little bit congested with the segundo volantes. Probably one of the most important things here is the shadow striker, and he's dropping a little bit deeper than you would normally see a shadow striker do because he finds room down there because the segundo volantes is going to run up beside him. The wingbacks, of course, really far up the pitch. And then we have this really gaping hole here between our central defense and our front forward. So they need to be really good with the passes when they're going out to the wingbacks or into the segundo volantes. But usually the segundo volantes is turning around and just run. and then they find a pass, and then they just keep running until they get into the box. It looks really awesome, at least from what I have seen. It looks pretty decent. But the question is, how good is it gonna be against against some of the better opponents in the league? I don't know, but at least it's fun to see. So I have made a couple of offers, and see, the first one here, Rydell, it's 63k, and he's 29 years old. So yeah, it's a little bit iffy, but we do have the money to spend, so I'm not too worried about it. But of course, we are spending money on someone we probably shouldn't. Let's take a look at him. Ryan Rydell. I don't know a whole lot about him right now. I actually could see more numbers before. He has a really, really high crossing. So we can't really... I don't know why I can't see any... I think I had him on loan at some point. But we can get him on a pretty low wage budget, I think. So I'm not against giving 63k away here if we can get him in, because he will be a pretty good player for us. He's probably not a star signing, but I think he could be the best wing back to get in. And if he's gonna rotate with what is his name, the other guy, I don't remember the other guy, but what his name is yet. But I'm okay with this. Okay, he's actually not asking for 550. Really? No, I want him for a couple of years, actually. I want him for more than 1 year here, especially on that kind of contract. Optional contract. Yeah, let's see. He's going to say 850, 3-year deal. See, he's 29, 3-year deal. It's a bit of a chance to take, but I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this because it's such a cheap wage that I think it's going to be good. Even if we can't really use him all the years, I still think it's a good deal. 725. Okay, I'm cool with that. It might not be the signing of the transfer window, but it's going to be a good one. So the other one is even more questionable because that is a 32-year-old for 135k. But this guy is really good. Robbie McKenzie, I've been looking at him a couple of times, and yeah, he's a midfielder, and he is, of course, a Segunda. And he's quite good in that role. He is a Segunda Volante, basically. But of course, that is a pretty... he's probably the one I have looked at the most that I need to pay money for. And I think it is worth going in for this guy because it will pretty much end all questions about if we got enough in the defensive midfield. And I think he's only 31. I thought he was 32. Even better, I guess. But he's definitely of the level. He's played in the Championship a bit as well. He's not quite Championship level, but he's definitely League One level. And I think we should just go in for him. I think he's quality, but we are paying too much for him. Fair enough. That's okay. But I think it's okay. I think it's okay to have one signing that is just paid too much for, because we got so many signings. We're going to get plenty of money in the future here from all the youngsters we have in. So I think we're going to go in for this guy. Let's start negotiations. I'm thinking he's probably worth 2,500 or something. Oh, he might want too much. Let's see. Finalize. Important player. That's okay. 3.1. I'm going to go down to 2.5 because that's 2.1 actually. Maybe 2.3. 2-year deal. 31. Yeah, sure. Okay, I'm okay with that. Take this out. And let's see what he says. He's going to go up to 2.9. That's too much. 2.4. Let's try that. He's going up to 2.9. He's getting mad. Okay, we're going to give him a lot more in appearance fee, a lot more in clean sheet. We're going to give him some bonuses. Why not? Goal bonuses, assist bonuses, Emirates FA Cup. Sure, why not? Skybet League One. Why not? We're going to give him a good sack of money here, like 50k or something like that. Why not? I mean, we do have the money, so let's spend it. I think 2.6. Let's take 2.6. Let's see what he says. He's gonna agree to that. It's quite a heavy wage, but he's definitely of the quality to get 2.6. So finalize it and see if we get him in. We need to appoint a new captain because Anderson is not here anymore. I don't know. I don't really know who it should be here. Good Cliffy is probably a good choice because he's gonna play. I don't know. He's probably not gonna play that much. Timmy Davis. He's only got 5 in teamwork. I don't know. You know what? I think I'm more like James Clark then, because he do have 14 and 12, and he's going to play quite a lot. So I think I'm going to take James Clark as the team leader this season. He is also up there. He jumped up last season as a team leader anyway. So I think I'm going to go with that, and I am going to give the captaincy to, I don't know, James Crawford maybe. He's going to play quite a lot as well. He's 17 in teamwork, 14 in leadership. You know what? Let's give it to him, actually. Yeah, why not? Oh, yeah, James Clark is also our current vice-captain, so that makes sense appointing him to the captain now. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I have forgotten all about Jamie Brown. So we do have a striker more coming in, and he's pretty cheap, 50k, 650 in wages, squad player. So we do have one more striker, Jamie Brown. Sure, why not? Let's move him in. Again, he's 20 years old. We can move him out on loan if we don't use him. So there we go. I'll definitely get my money back for him. So I'm not worried about that. Yeah, pretty good to get him in. Let's check him out when the save is over. Oh, yeah. He's not bad at all. He might be a starter, actually. He looks really good. 12 finishing, 10 composure, not the highest, but everything for you want to see as a pressing forward, he got. And he even got some decent heading as well. Free kick taking is 13. He's going to be our free kick taker. That's the highest in our squads. So he looks really good. How did I get this guy for 50k? I don't know, but and that cheap wages. I mean, what is there not to like here? Got good crossings, corners here, so he can potentially also take the corners. 20 years old. He's a redhead. That's the only downside to it. It's gonna be hard finding a face for him because he's a redhead. But yeah, okay, fair enough. But really good physicals, quite pacey, good strength. Natural fitness is 16. I mean, does not dive into tackles. Well, that's probably a good thing. Yeah, is he left-footed? No, he's right-footed, but still balanced, outspoken media handling. Okay, yeah, I mean, this is a pretty damn good signing. Well, the only downside to him is probably that he hasn't played any football. So we don't really know what we have bought, but we'll figure that out, I guess. One major injury. Okay, well, it is what it is. Well, here we go, guys. We're going to spend one of our... this is going to be the biggest transfer in the history of our club. 155 wages, 155k for Robbie McKenzie out of 1.3 million in our transfer budget, of course. 2.6k in wages, important player role, straight into the team as a segunda volante. Accept. There we go. I mean, they think he's a 3-star, B-, so it's not a bad signing. It's definitely not a bad signing. But it is, of course, spending a little bit too much compared to where we are. But yeah, he's going to be great. I'm sure about it. He's going to be great in there. Definitely going to be a really, really, really good player in there. Yeah. Dwells on the ball. That's interesting. Avoids using weaker foot. Tries long-range passes. Yeah. Balanced mentality. Personality, of course. So yeah, very versatile. He can even go down and play a central defender because he do have the jumping reach and heading to do it. He's not that tall, but he can definitely do it fullback as well. But yeah, we're gonna play him as of course, as a segunda volante. We are also gonna sign Ryan Rydell, and I think that is gonna, out of the question here. But I mean, I think that's gonna be the last signing. But I mean, we have a really big squad. We can't play everyone. We got a lot of youngsters. We got a lot of good players, and yeah. But that's I think that's gonna be the last signing, more than likely at least. We need to take a look at this guy because we didn't actually. I've seen him once. I've seen all his stats once, but let's check out how good he actually is when he's coming in here. Let's go into the. Okay, so he's maybe not as good as I was remembering him to be. Maybe he's more like League Two standard. This could be a. Yeah, I thought he was better, but let's check it out. Oh. No, what? I thought his crossing was better. I mean, he's not bad, but that was not a good signing. That's probably the worst signing I've ever made in this save. Gets forward whenever possible, looks for pass rather than attempting to score. Avoids using weaker foot. Balanced mentality. Well, he's one more body in there, I guess, but he's not exactly. I thought maybe it was another guy that I was thinking about when I saw him. I don't know, but I mean, he's not bad. He's not bad. He's well rounded. He doesn't really have any weak holes in his system. Technique is 7. That's probably the only thing I'm seeing here. But I mean, for 725, he's gonna do a job, I guess. And yeah, he's been doing a job in League 2 for quite a while. So he's stepping up his game here. Hopefully, he can be good for us. But I'm not sure. I think this is probably the worst signing I've ever made in this save. Well, not really, because I've also had some terrible signings in terms of giving too much wages away to some players that didn't really do well. But I mean, we got all the players that we need now. I'm not going to go out and sign more, I don't think. Let's take a look at the finances, actually. How far up are we? 45k. Okay. That was pretty spot on. I didn't even check it. It's like, okay, fair enough. So we're pretty much on 45k. So that's... That's really good. I thought we were probably over it, but nope, we are actually on it. Oh, now they are coming in with the loan deals from Luton here. I don't think we're going to take any loan deals. And no, who's this guy? That's a new one. Yeah, no thank you. 500 games in management. That's great to see. And then we got a game in a couple of moments here against Walsall in the next episode, of course. But yeah, we have an absolutely huge squad. I probably need to take some of these guys out. I think Mark Clark... I'm sorry, mate, but I think you're gonna go down to the under-23s and help out down there because I don't think you're good enough for this level anymore. Duncan, I don't think we need you up here. Jackman, I don't think we need you up here. No, we don't need you up here. You're a midfielder. Go down there. Get out on loan or something. Elgar, I don't think we need him up here. Absolutely not. We don't need him up here. Just go down again. Move him to the under-23s. Jayton, he's like a third option right now on the left-hand side in the defense. Mohamed Uso, third option on the wing-back area on the right-hand side. And Henderson, second choice in the central defense on the left-hand side. And also second choice probably in the central part. Rydell, third option, maybe second option, something around those numbers. Hassani, probably third option. Thayer, probably second option. Woodcliffey, probably third option on the right-hand side. Yeah, I think this is probably where we are in the squad. But we do got a lot of good players in here. Definitely a lot of talent. Wow, look at how many Nigerians we got. That's interesting. So I think we're gonna end it here. We got only a couple of days until actually just tomorrow. When the game is starting here. So I got a lot to do. I need to, put on a lot of faces, I guess, because we got a lot of players that don't have faces or have the generic faces that I don't want to look at. So, quite a lot is needed to be done here. Barnett, Brown, Combe, all those, Jimenez, all those got need to face. I think there's probably 20 faces that I need to replace. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed this transfer special. And I don't think there is anything else to say here. If we're looking at the squad depth again here quickly, I think we're done. I think we're just done. We got Brown in there now. He can play. He's not left-footed, but I think he can play other side. Maybe. Milne, was he like left-footed? No. Tim Davis, he is not. So only Tuvaide is left-footed. Okay, very strong. Yeah. Actually, Jimenez. I think Jimenez should be up here. Actually. I think I'm going to play him up there. Take Brown out again. No, that's the wrong one. Idiot. Complete idiot. Jimenez in. Brown out. Please, Brown out. There we go. I think that's pretty good. We got Chapman, Mackenzie, Rydell. That's pretty strong. What? Mackenzie over here? Oh, no. I don't want to play him over here, Mackenzie. Sale, Clark. Yeah, Clark. Let's take him out. Clark out here as well. See, I think Mackenzie should be playing on the left-hand side, don't he? Yeah, no, right-hand side, actually. So it's looking something like this. It looks pretty good. We got pretty much triple cover everywhere. I don't want Mackenzie down here. Mackenzie out, Mackenzie out, Mackenzie out. Is he Scottish or what is he? No, he's English. Just his name is Mackenzie. That sounds very Scottish. But maybe he has been... No? Scottish roots, maybe? Attributes? Nope. Information, that's the one. Nope. Nothing to see. Okay. I guess there is a lot of Mackenzies in England as well. I don't know. So where is our weak area? Probably the left-hand side of our defense with Hughes, Henderson, and Jailson. That is not the strongest in the world, but it should be okay. I think it's okay. I think Henderson and Jailson is okay for this level, and they got a lot of improvements to do anyway. So there we go. I think we're done with this episode. I don't know how long it is because I'm gonna, clip in it quite a lot. So there we go, guys. Hope to see you around in the new season.